Y'all good though?
Yo, that
just
fit
having
is fly.
Okay.
Appreciate it, bro.
It's like a calm fly fit.
Appreciate you,
Motherfucker.
I appreciate
He
it.
lucky put that motherfucker together when I'm looking at it.
I'll dap you up, but that's a long reach.
Yeah, you sick.
Yeah, that shirt is
got
not
that
fly.
on
That shirt is trash.
I didn't say my fit was fly.
Your shirt is trash.
So
That's a nice shirt. What do you have on?
Mike's fit is better than yours.
Mike's fit is for sure better than mine.
I appreciate that.
You got a miss week, my boy. Okay. But we gonna see this week.
Who winning at these two? Paris, who got
I'm easily got the best fit. I got the best fit in the room, period. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You got me up.
Paris. Nah, I'm low-key top two. I'm top two. We ain't gonna talk about who won, but I'm top two for real. No,
and I'm chilling tonight. I like his outfit.
His fit is smooth.
We're gonna leave you out of it because that's not fair because you always dress nice.
Like, your shit, you got a South Central fit on right now. No cap. Like tee,
yeah,
flannel.
I mean, the shirt is
cap with the Air Maxes,
with
nigga. That's easily a South Central fit.
Nice.
No cap. Even and the shades just do it for you, bro. This is black on. You feel me?
This shirt is black on too.
Yeah.
This shirt is black on.
You feel me?
I like
black
your
on.
hat.
That's probably a white boy brand, but it's cool.
And your shirt, so
black on tee.
Dion's not always.
Socks are black on too.
You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I changed my fit. I had a different fit on earlier today. I changed it because my shirt was dirty.
And I'm honestly, most of the time, most of my fits, at least one thing I got on is from a black-owned designer or a black-owned brand.
I want to get. I'm trying to get more into. The only reason why I don't is because I'm really like I like what I like, bro. Like I don't like. But this shirt is fire as hell. I seen it at Foot Locker and I had to copy it. It was fire.
I usually go buy a new fit for the pod every week, but I didn't go buy a fit this week, so
why?
I just do.
No, I'm saying like why didn't you this week?
Recovering from sickness, man.
It was being. I was stop. I should be trying to tell y'all niggas stop going outside. Y'all don't listen to me.
Says the guy who was outside Saturday.
I wasn't.
Just this weekend.
We was at a pool party, bro.
This past Saturday? After your game?
Wait.
Outside?
He was for sure downtown.
Outside?
I was supposed to be downtown with him.
But I was outside. Like, I wasn't in nowhere. I was outside type shit. This nigga was...
No, nigga, you was indoor somewhere, nigga. Nigga was at Omerta somewhere,
nigga. You be putting on your story where you be at, huh?
I was in somewhere?
Yes, nigga.
You was in somewhere?
Yes, nigga. You was indoor, nigga. No, nigga, you was indoors, nigga.
No, I wasn't.
You was in an enclosed...
I video recorded. I got proof. No, I'm just
Hey, I see you out there in North doing your thing.
Nigga said I screen recorded it. It saved it.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it.
Are you ready to open the pod? Y'all ready?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, your ass been down here this week, too. You know that. But we gonna talk about it.
There we go. Let's get it. Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 87. 87, man. I'm Michael Flicks. This nigga here dancing.
I'm Don.
I'm the one and only DJ, like always.
I was about to say a special guest, but she family now as many times she done been on the podcast. We got Paris back on the show. Appreciate you joining us, Paris. Looking good like always. How you feeling, Paris? You good?
I'm feeling great.
That's what's up. That's what's
fantastic.
You took a break from your podcast tour. You've been chilling a little bit. We appreciate you, though, coming back, blessing us with your presence, though. Everything good with you, though?
Yes.
That's what's up. I mean, I got to give you a proper welcome, you know what I mean? A proper introduction, you know what I mean? How y'all doing, though? Everybody good?
Shoot.
I'm great, bro.
Shaking back?
I'm actually, I had bro, so we had playoffs this weekend, and, like, the first game in playoffs, I had, like, tail on my hip, and on the same spot, like, twice, and I fucked around and, like, it was, like, on my, like, I forget what nerve it's called, the one that's, like, attached from, like, anyway, bro, fuck my nerve up for the second game. It's crazy that I didn't even know y'all. I knew he was gonna pull up, but I didn't know he was gonna pull up with the camera. I would have told you, like, bro, you really don't have, because, bro, I knew I was at like 50%. Like, I knew I was gonna win.
I wasn't working like that. I was just getting some quick.
Yeah, but I was really like, bro, I ain't even. But anyways, like, so I'm like low key recovering from that, but I'm good now, like, type shit. But other than that, like, bro, this weekend I've been chilling, bro. We won first round of playoffs. We fly to Montana on Thursday morning. We play Friday, Saturday. We play some team with Montana, and then we go to St. Louis.
That's dope.
That's what's up.
Shout out to the Sharks, man.
Yeah,
shout out to the San Diego Sharks.
Bro. Holding it down for real. Holding it motherfucking down like this shit.
What you been up to, DJ? Since I mean, you took a week off with recovering from sickness.
Shit, for me, I took a week off. Just been trying to recover. If you can't tell, I still sound like I'm talking underwater a little bit. Still congested a little bit, but I'm alright. Mm-hmm. For me, just shaking back.
I feel it. I feel it.
But I'm glad to be back on the Tuesday night routine with my fellas, though.
Man, we happy to have you back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Memorial Day weekend treat you right, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That shit put you down.
Hey, man, did what it's supposed to do.
I feel it.
Memorial Day weekend 1, DJ 0.
Said try again next year. Or next holiday.
We gonna get right.
I'm excited y'all for the summer though, bro. I can't wait for the summer.
I'm really looking forward.
Oh, we here.
So,
we here.
Like it is here for me, but it ain't at the same time because like I'm still like in season, but like.
Well, you in postseason. You feel me? You're not in season. You postseason.
Why are you excited about the summer? What's got you excited?
Bro, I'm just like, I don't know. I ain't
Hold your mic back inwards.
Oh my bad.
You good?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, so like it's a few things. So like one is like, just the freedom. Like, bro, I feel like I've been grinding since like, bro, November, bro. And this shit's been like, nigga, I want to have like days where I could just like wake up and not really like, you feel me? Like just be doing what the fuck I want to do. Go to the beach. Haven't I been talking about beach days for like the last 2 weeks? Like, bro, like let's have a beach day. I want to do that, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've just been grinding, so I feel like it's been time for me to like, you feel me? Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, another reason why it's game, I'm taking my shirt off all summer, game. My shirt gonna be off all summer, nigga. I've been working on my shit, bro. My shit looking smooth, boy. I'm gonna take I ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna see me with a shirt on this whole summer.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was my plan. Even when I put that in my story, and my cousin was like, "You finna have your shirt off like at the?" Yeah. I meant to say at the pool party, but I said the kickback. My cousin was like, "Have your shirt off at the kickback, fam?" I was like, "Nigga, if they got a pool there, yeah." And that's when I was. I mean, I look way better than I did months ago, but I ain't where I want to be. So I don't know if I might need another month and a half if I could really take my shirt off at the function like that.
Nigga,
I'm telling you,
I got a dad, but I'm still taking my shirt off. It don't matter.
Nah, yeah, DJ, he gonna do.
I've been working hard though, bro.
And we gonna go up. I'm telling you, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Not trying to like make it seem like I'm looking past like us being in the postseason because I'm locked in for that shit. Like I want a championship for the biddy, like dead ass. Like, but at the same time, like, bro, I want like I'm like antsy as to see like how like much we can grow like type shit as a podcast and like how much like nigga like some other shit that I'm trying to do in the background too. So like I'm trying to get on that shit, but it's like I gotta get through the season first to like be able to like lock into that shit for real. So like I'm just ready for that too for real, bro. Like to actually have something to do on the off season, like versus like just chilling. But like something that I actually want to do too that's actually gonna benefit like me too type shit. So yeah,
we really finna turn it up. We talked about it a little bit at the end of the last podcast, but yeah, we really about to turn it up. Really about to turn it up. I ain't really been up to not to too much really since last pod. I've been working a lot. Which I've been really praying and trying to manifest like more. I mean, I still been filming basketball, so as long as I'm working and making money, I'm happy. But I've been trying to gain more clients like outside of basketball, and I had two of my clients that got nothing to do with basketball booked me this weekend. And they already told me like, yeah, I'm finna be doing a lot this summer, so yeah, we gonna be consistent all summer, so that's exciting. So yeah, I was doing that. Popped out to your game. That was a lot of fun. Other than that, man, I just been working. Trying to keep everything moving forward. I can't lie.
I had to make one of them. If I ain't been to one all year. Mm-hmm. I had to pop out to one. I'm glad it was a playoff game. Mm-hmm. I'm glad it was a playoff game.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad at y'all niggas. I'm mad at y'all pop. Well, you came to a game where I went to work, but like, bro, you got to come to like I was hurt, bro. So like it really couldn't like I was mad at I mean I knew we was gonna win, but at the same time like I was just more like trying to just like not fuck up.
But you still hooped a little bit though.
I did, but like bro, I went 7 for 25.
But you had a stretch where you was hooping.
You was hurt and you had your whole fan club pop out, man. The kids.
No, fact. Shout out to the kids. Hey, you know what's crazy?
We could still be smooth,
kids, bro. Look, there was some kids there, bro, that I owe some jerseys to, and I swear to God, I'm gonna give you your jerseys, bro. I'm not lying to you. All right, I got they.
You don't owe jerseys to the kid that gave you the Pokemon card, do you?
Did I give him one? I think I gave him one already.
I gave him one.
I gave him one.
Oh, okay.
And then there was some other kids. There's 2 other kids that I gave jerseys to, but there's one more kid that I owe one to, and I'm gonna drop it off to him. But nah, bro, yeah, for real that. And that was the first time me playing in Canyon Crest since this. I think I played in a Swish. I think I played one game in a Swish, but yeah, and I don't. That's why I got bad juju in that gym because like in high school, my senior year, that was the team that like beat us in the playoffs to like knock us to send us to the crib, like send us home. So in that gym, so like I got like bad like Juju in that gym. Like, but I mean, like, I ain't tripping on that. I really was just hurt. I swear to God, like, well, every time I shot, bro, I was just worried about coming down, like how I was gonna land, like if it was gonna hurt when I came down, and it was just fucking up, like me leaning and doing weird shit when I shot the ball. Like, but bro, I ain't worried about that.
You said something that reminded me of something. It's funny that you said it about that gym being you having bad juju because that's like where your high school career ended. Hoover is where my high school career ended, and every time I've been to like play pickup or open gym at Hoover, I got buckets in there every time.
Yeah,
every time. And I can't even make it like that because like on my high school team, like I came off the bench. I didn't get a lot of playing time. I was mainly I started in football. I didn't get a lot of minutes in basketball. So for me, it wasn't even like a thing. Like every time I come in this gym, I think it's maybe just coincidental that it works out that way. But anytime I've ever had open gym in Hoover, I got buckets.
Because next year he was talking about having that gym as our home as like Kane Crest as like our home gym because it's I like the gym.
Me too.
I'm gonna just turn it into like what you just said. Turn it into like every time I'm in the gym I'm mad and I'm just gonna go crazy like type shit like.
Westview.
Of course, for now every time I go in there, I'll be like, bro, fuck these niggas gotta send us to the crib because that bro, it was just bad. Our team fell apart that day. It was like bad. It was like bad.
Well, shout out to the Sharks, man. Shout out to the city.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to the Sharks, bro. On the road to the chip. You feel me? Bringing the chip back to the Biddy.
Y'all gotta get at least one more playoff game at the crib, though.
I don't know. It depends, bro. Because I don't know what the record is with this St. Louis team. And the only reason why we don't have one this round is because the team that we playing up north said that they was gonna pay for like our flights and all of our shit. That we just went up there and played 3 games. So, Tyler big on saving money.
Yeah, Tyler big on saving money. He's a real penny pincher.
That's what I did.
Why you say it like that?
And they had a better record, so we just would have just played 1 game down here.
But like the city just need one. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was trying to think. I was like, I did something like exciting that's like part of my job, but it's like not something that I always get to do. Right here from the city, Norman Powell hit me up Friday night and was like, "Yeah, I'm working out. Dago State. Can you pull up on Saturday morning?" This nigga hit me. Well, it was probably like 8:30 Friday night. Talking about he working out 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Oh no, sorry, on Thursday night. I'm like working out 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I had to move so many things around, but I was like, I gotta pull up to that, bro. I gotta be there for that. And then shout out to him. He made it worth it. He definitely made it worth it. But it was just fun. Just I've been saying for a long time I want to film a workout video, like a basketball workout video. And who better than an NBA champion from right here in the city? He might. It was dope, and it was dope. Like normally he's such a good dude anyway, but he just he make everything. Sometimes when you filming for like high profile people like that, even if it's not basketball, just like a high profile person, like when you get there, they're like, okay, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need this, I'm gonna need that, which is cool. Like if they're paying, have it your way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just to his credit, he don't. Maybe it's the trust that we already have between each other, but he didn't make it like that at all. It was super smooth, pulled up, shook my. He didn't even tell me like what he wanted me to do. He just be here, and you know what I'm saying. He got in the content. He took care of me, and everything worked out good. That was a lot of fun though. I was really happy that he called me and I got to go out and do that. That was a lot of fun.
But to go to one of the questions you was going to ask, who the most famous person in your contact list? He might be the most famous person in my contact list.
Who, Norm?
Norm, yeah. Like sit back, I was looking through it. I think Norm might be the most famous person in my contact list.
See, I was thinking, for me, it's probably between him. I think Tony Gwynn Jr. is more famous than him, right?
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, not like respectfully he is.
Yeah, no disrespect. It's all San Diego all day. We're not disrespecting nobody.
Yeah.
But just
Power's still a legend though, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think he might be the only NBA champion from the city. Yeah. So after that alone, like he's goated. But as far as like the most famous, I think Tony Gwynn Jr. is more famous than him. Like just like if you ask anybody in the world or anybody in the country, Tony Gwynn Jr.
Baseball's more popular than basketball, so you would think the average fan would know.
The average fan gonna know. Yeah.
I mean, you said, wait, is this him and his son? To be honest, I mean, shit.
Well, I'm talking about Junior. Okay, I'm talking about the Junior. Yeah. Oh yeah, Senior, rest in peace. He's not alive no more. If I had his number, that'd be easy, no question.
What?
Easy, no question.
Most famous contact? I don't have a famous.
Hold on. It might be Keenan Allen though. I know Keenan Allen he ain't from the city. I'm talking about in mine. It could either be Keenan Allen or Norman Powell.
No, just in general.
I'm saying I'm not from the city. Just like most famous, it's either Keenan Allen or Norman Powell. I think it's Norman Powell. I think it might be Keenan.
I think Jamal Crawford is more famous than Tony Gwynn Jr.
No.
Jamal Crawford, like the basketball player.
I mean, it depends. It's 2 different sports. As far as in their respective sports, no.
Just popular.
Nah, Tony Gwynn Jr. is for sure more
Just
popular.
Popularity, probably Jamal Crawford. But like in their respective sports, is for sure Tony Gwynn.
You think
he's a legend? Bring back.
Tony Gwynn Jr. is not a legend? Tony Gwynn is a legend.
Tony, yeah, his dad's a legend.
With all due respect,
I thought isn't his son? His
son made it pro too, but I don't know if he was.
His son was nice as hell.
Yeah,
he was.
His son nice.
Yeah. Played for the Padres and everything. His son was nice, but I don't know if he was.
I'm talking about compared.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
No, the son no.
Yeah, nah.
No. But I mean, Hall of Fame does that. That just means you are better in your sport. That doesn't mean you're more famous.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like Jay-Z is a better rapper than Snoop Dogg, but he's not more famous than Snoop.
Oh, yeah, it's for sure not more famous than Snoop. Snoop's for sure more famous. He's more popular. He's more like Snoop got what's Shorty?
What you say?
Short. What's the Shorty?
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, he got a cooking show with Martha Stewart. That nigga Snoop he making moves.
I had him on the show. We did a radio show together. All basketball
Who's
season.
the most famous of my contact?
Who's the most?
You talk to yourself?
Well, other than yourself, you got your own number.
You talk to yourself?
My name is in everybody's mouth, so it's me.
You talk to yourself?
Sometimes it's good to.
How you text yourself?
But hold on, she might be winning because she done dated a few industry niggas.
Hey.
Respectfully, you said this on the podcast, Paris.
No, I did not.
You dated industry niggas? Hold on, that's news to me.
No. Like,
Paris, you know, I gotta say like I said to Dion, I edit everything. You've said that on the podcast before.
I did.
Yes.
Was I drunk?
You might have been. He was like, I've dated an industry nigga before. When you take all that off, you're regular to me. You're regular to me. You said that on the podcast.
Back.
Nobody's supposed to know that.
I mean, I can delete it. I wasn't trying to blow your spot up, but you said it publicly.
Now, who's your most famous contact for real? Come on.
I don't have no most famous contacts. I don't.
Who's your most famous contact?
I don't have nobody.
You had but you have contacts, right?
Are you guys talking about like? Are you talking about who's known in Dago? Like
Who's famous in the world?
Famous in the world, not Dago, in the world.
No, I mean it could start here, but I'm saying like eventually, yeah. If somebody here is known somewhere else, that makes them more famous than somebody who's just known here. I would guess, right?
Okay, let me ask you this because I had a shorty that I used to deal with ask me this.
What she asked?
Have you ever had a celebrity, or for you a celebrity dude, but have you ever had a celebrity girl like flirt with you or like try to get at you a little bit?
Celebrity?
Mm-hmm.
I never seen a celebrity.
What do we consider celebrities?
I have.
What do we consider celebrities? Because I've been to a couple of Keith Powers, birthday parties up in LA, and then got some celebrities.
This nigga done had what's that nigga name?
Ain't no nigga ever tried to talk to me. Hey, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Off rip, we not doing that.
That just means you handsome. If both
we not doing that, Flex.
It's a story.
We ain't doing that.
All right, we ain't doing that, like he said.
So the topic we got going on right now is what makes someone like girlfriend or wifey material, or for Paris like husband or boyfriend material. Dion, you seem really excited. You can go ahead and answer first.
What makes somebody?
Sit up though, bro.
Somebody girlfriend material? I feel like.
Ooh. Careful now.
Because we talk girlfriend material, I feel like that's based on like how you treat like the whatever nigga that you want to like be with. That'll make you like girlfriend material. Like based on how you treat the person you
No,
wanna
that
be
doesn't
with.
make somebody material.
That makes you like, well,
It's for him. It ain't for you. It's for him.
I think.
Yeah, but that's not how you. That's
how he will determine if he gonna make somebody his girlfriend. Let him answer.
How you treat the nigga that you trying to be with.
Treat somebody
would determine
Doesn't
if
make
he
sense.
wants you to be. Because I don't know, but I think that like men like are the ones that control relationships. Like men are the ones that either determine whether we.
Women control sex, men control relationships.
Yes. So I feel like if how you treat the nigga is going to determine if he want to be with you or not. How you look, because that's why I say it's like 3 levels to this shit. Like how you look is going to determine if he attracted to you. Well, for me, how you look is going to determine if I'm attracted to you. How you treat me is going to determine if I want to be with you. And then how you treat other people is going to determine like if I'm gonna fall in love with you type shit. That's so like to be in a relationship, it's gonna be like how you treat me.
What's up, Margo? I feel that.
Okay.
What about you, DJ? What's wifey material to DJ?
I don't know. I don't think There's too many women out here that's wife material these days for me, gang.
DJ?
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard for me to go ahead and hang. Like I hugged
That nigga.
my jersey up once. I don't think I'm hanging up.
Because y'all niggas is not husband
So
material.
wait, you feel like
I am indeed husband
No,
material.
you're not. You be outside all the time drinking Henny.
I'm single. Yeah, I drink any. That's my go-to. Like I only get tequila for us to drink here because that's what y'all niggas like. If you ask me, what we get, I
So,
fuck with that.
what was your answer?
Man, but like along the lines is like how she treat me, like the things she do. Like if I need shit done, and you take the initiative to do those things, just because you know I need them done, for me, smooth. How you talk to me, how you talk to others, how you treat my kids. Like there's a lot of other things that go into like what.
why? Okay, let me ask you this: why did you whisper that? How you treat my kids? Why was that like the low? You said that low, and then you said everything else like with your chest. How you treat my kids?
He maybe just happened to
Am
say
I
that.
the only one that caught that or
I
not?
think so. Yeah, I think so. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch
You didn't
that.
catch that?
I call. No, he did
He
not.
said, how you treat my kids?
I didn't go like.
Said it like-
how you treat
I
my
mean, as
kids.
long as he said
Said
it.
it like, just
He
like.
didn't say it.
Oh, he was trying to tuck that he got kids. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not.
He trying to hide his kids from the
I didn't
world.
say tuck. No.
Definitely not. But everybody that know me know I got kids.
That's not what I was getting.
Like how you treat my kids.
He didn't say it.
Like how you treat my kids.
How you treat my kids.
No, it's how you treat my kids.
Everything else you said was
He
your
did not say
alright.
it.
All right, I could be wrong.
Some-
You definitely
Maybe
are
I'm
wrong.
wrong.
Some parents just said made me want to ask. So she was like, you're not such and such material because you be outside this and that. And I mean, I guess that's fair to say, but somebody would know. Like you couldn't see somebody outside partying and determine if they're husband or wifey material. You couldn't. So
You can't.
the question is if when you see somebody outside enjoying themselves, a single person outside enjoying themselves, does that make you like nah, I could never date her or take her serious because of the way I see her outside?
Nah.
I'm single. You don't want me outside, cuff me.
You're not for me.
If you don't want me outside and you want to talk to me, you think you want to talk to me, and you don't talk to me because I be outside, tell me that you want to talk to me and that you don't want me to go outside. And when you say don't go outside, tell me there's things that you want to do. Don't just be like don't go outside and then now I'm in the house on the weekends and I'm single still. Yeah, we talking or whatever, but I'm single. Like, nah, I ain't finna just sit in the crib all day for no damn reason.
I hear you. I'm just posing questions.
Like we say we going bowling, or say we going to watch the sunset, or say we gonna go dancing, or say we finna go to Top Golf.
Where you be going to go dancing at?
For me, everywhere. I'll be outside dancing, gang. I'll be in the clubs dancing. I was in Tin Roof or Good Night Johnny, you feel me?
Getting sick.
And
That's what you was
dancing.
doing. You was getting sick.
I was getting sick and dancing.
Motherfuckers coughing on you.
Nah, it wasn't nobody coughing. I don't know what it was, gang. I woke up the next day and I was
Nigga said he had COVID, Mike.
down bad.
You believe this nigga?
Nah, I took an in-home COVID test. I had COVID.
Niggas ain't had COVID in damn near a year. This nigga had
I didn't even know COVID was still a thing.
Nah, COVID is still a thing.
Nah, but for me though, I
Ain't no
think
way you believe
I
this
think
nigga,
I
man.
think for me to consider a girl like wifey material, I have to say like she got to have like a good balance of like she's down to go out and have a good time, but she's more of a homebody.
Mirror was the
Like when she go outside, it's not like she awkward and just ready to go home. When she outside, she enjoy herself, but she prefer to be at home. And she just like a calm, chill girl that likes, like live music. That's like chill. That likes to do like chill stuff, not outside. That can cook. That's all that like respectful. That lets me
Man.
be the gentleman that I'm naturally am. If you like, nah, I can get my own door. I can do all this. Like, all right, like respectfully, I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your whole independent thing. But like, I mean, I like my girl to be independent. But when you with me, like, don't touch the door, don't touch the chair. Like, I'm sitting on my back to like, let me do all those things. If you fight me on that, then we not rocking.
Hey, bro. I'll be out.
And can cook.
Oh yeah, you gotta cook. If you can't cook, I can't marry you.
I can cook.
It don't
My
matter.
girl to cook. I could cook.
It don't matter if you can cook.
I'm just saying I can cook.
I can cook too, but if she can't cook, I'm not marrying her. I'm not finna be the one slaving in the kitchen all the time.
And of course, to be vain, thick thighs, curly hair.
That's very specific. So what do you have against skinny bitches, Mike?
I don't have nothing against them. Nothing against them, but my type.
It's all right.
Just my type.
What do you have
That's
against the
his
other
preference.
side?
I don't have nothing against them.
Why don't you like them?
I didn't
You
say
like
I didn't,
them?
I didn't say I didn't like them.
That's just his preference.
I could see it. I could
Why
see
do you prefer one versus the other?
Bro, I'm skinny. Can't date no skinny girl. Mess
Why?
around and start a fire. I'm good.
Start a what?
A
They
fire.
rubbing sticks together.
So
Skinny girls.
I'm the skinny one here.
Y'all just 2x4s out this motherfucker. Like,
I'm the skinny person in the
I
relationship.
think all skinny girls
Can't have two
are
skeletons
2x4s.
walking around.
They just when he feel like if he fuck with you, y'all gonna start a fire, right?
Yeah.
Just want to put that in there. Want to make that very clear.
Is it clear?
Yeah, no, it's clear.
Mike despises the skinny.
Why don't you speak on some of your preferences so I could shoot at yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
All right, I like black girls.
So what's wrong with white bitches?
I'm not fighting that fight.
I'm scared of
I'm not
them.
fighting that fight.
What's wrong with white bitches?
I'm terrified of
What
them.
they do to you? They make you terrified.
It's not what they do to me. It's
They love us.
It's what they've done. What they've done to our brothers before us.
They not the same. They are not their ancestors.
Nah, I don't.
All right, let me stop because I don't like white bitches either.
Yeah, I'm scared of white girls, bro.
I'm really scared of white girls. Like, yeah, they make me nervous in a bad way.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with white girls either. There's a few that I would fuck with, but for the most part,
Like if I was out of town and I went like to a smoke shop and there was like 7 YN niggas in there with like Nike Tech's ski mask on, I feel the same way if I walked in the bar PB.
damn,
Dead ass, bro.
damn, that's dangerous. That's bad.
Like, just looking around, bro. You don't. I don't know, bro.
That's kind of bad,
It's
bro.
like on eggshells. No cap.
I just feel like they're gonna take me somewhere
Hey,
and
what's the word?
try to take my good qualities. I feel like
Everything, not just qualities, nigga. Everything.
no, I'm saying to me, like if I'm around a bunch of white people, I feel like they're gonna try to take my qualities, bro.
As y'all are right now. Oh, what's husband material, Paris?
Not. I want to say somebody that's like respectful. One. Someone that's not gonna give up on you while you're going through stuff. Someone that's gonna, just be there for you overall. Show up and show out. Consistency. Stand on business about you. Like somebody who knows what they want. Somebody that's not confused.
Intentional.
Like it's bad when it's a man that's confused. I'm not saying it's okay for a woman to be confused, but it's different for us because if we confused, we can kind of get out of that. But when a man, his mind is set, like it's kind of different, like because y'all kind of set the tone, like he said, whether y'all want to be with us or not. So it's kind of like we're waiting on you. But just a man that's consistent about his business, about his money, and just want to be there for you overall. That's just for me. It's other people like different, but
As we all sit here today, do we all feel like we're the three of us, husband and you for you, Paris, wifey? Do we all feel like we have material right now?
I'm overqualified. You know what Mike? You don't even know
You
what
say you overqualified in wife and
no, because you don't even know what I be doing.
okay.
I'll tell you later. But man,
Tell us right now. The camera want to know. The fans want to know what you be
There
doing.
might be somebody
If I like
watching
you
who
for
like,
real-
I was
damn.
about to say there might be a handsome,
I want to know.
nice single
I'll
man.
tell you right now.
You're not on the market right now.
to be continued. No, this is what
feel like-
I'm there for the person. If I like you, I fuck with you for real. You need help, I'ma go out and help you with certain things.
My nigga.
I'ma make sure you good. I'm gonna make sure you put bread in your pocket. Like I can go on and on what I do. You know what I'm saying? But people don't nowadays in these ages. They don't appreciate that. I don't know. There's only probably one person on this couch I think that would be qualified as husband material.
Well, it's only two people sitting on couches.
There's only one person I think that could be qualified.
All right.
Say his name.
Fine. No, we're
Mike.
not doing that.
Why am I not qualified to be husband material?
I didn't say you're. I'm only saying Mike because he's a little more mature.
Appreciate y'all.
The nigga's 40.
Time to sign out.
Yes.
CJ, hear me out.
What you mean he a little bit more mature? The nigga's 40. You better be mature.
I am 36.
Bro, what is
I
Mike?
am 36.
Mike, I swear to God, that's the second time. If that was me, bro, you would have been on me. That's the second time this nigga came for you, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to get on it. I'm trying to turn this live on.
him, bro.
I'm trying to turn this live off.
Respectfully, because
Let the queen speak.
it's not that you both are not husband material.
I mean, I don't think you talking about me. You talking about DJ for real. Go ahead.
I want to know why she think I'm not husband
I feel
material.
like DJ's the same sign as me. So it's kind of so it's not that he's not husband material. It's just there's certain things I noticed that you be doing and saying out loud that some women can catch, and you kind of be kind of like rude. And it's like you need to stay a gentleman at all times. I feel like you just be putting up this fake,
Lover boy shit.
like
Not a real lover boy.
you're a lover boy.
You're not a real lover boy.
No, he
like
is.
me
What?
and Mike. Yeah.
No, Dion.
Right,
Dion.
Mike?
Dion.
Hey, what is Drake? What a Grand Malo at, bro?
Nah, you gotta be real shit. No.
I just feel like Mike is more mature. There's guys Mike's age that's not mature, but it's just the way he carries
You
himself.
say you 36?
It doesn't matter. It's the way he carries himself.
Nigga.
I carry myself as a respectable young man.
Can be probably we're
he's
Cancer,
outside.
so I know we great people. You feel where I'm coming from? So I can't knock it. He's the same sign as me. So I know your husband material, but certain things you just be in public saying like, damn.
Wait, what makes me not husband? Nah, actually, we ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm just not finna be like you.
No, I'm not. You ain't
I feel like parents.
You're just selfish.
I feel like parents want me
You come in the
to be soft spoken and ran over. Nah, I think that's what parents want me to be.
You take the light from everybody.
It's funny you say that because I was gonna say that's probably I mean, I like to think I'm husband material, but I'm pretty selfish.
I feel like you're outside a lot, but that's good. I mean,
I be outside.
Oh, so it's good for him to be outside, but it's bad when I'm outside.
he's older.
Am I selfish? No
He's
cap.
been there
Chat, let me
done
know.
that.
So it's bad for me to be outside.
So he
Am I
has
selfish?
been through marriages and stuff, so he has a right to.
I've been through marriage too.
Am I selfish?
I'm divorced. What you talking about?
Is like when it
I might
comes to
talk
women.
shit, but like,
I'm just not. So the difference between me and Flicks, right?
Dion knows when to shut up and just be quiet sometimes and just be quiet.
Because Dion like when his woman is aggressive and walk all over him.
damn.
That's what Dion
I
like.
like being walked over.
Flicks walked
I like
over.
being walked all over.
All right, bro. We got like 3 minutes
Mike,
left.
do I like being walked all over?
Well, y'all both say y'all like crazy girls.
That don't mean she walking all over me.
Y'all both said y'all like crazy girls.
But that don't mean my crazy girl walking all over me. Like, I'm not this soft-spoken, you do whatever you want to do type. No.
Y'all say
when
y'all
you with
want-
me, I
y'all-
stand
y'all
on
say y'all
business.
wanna hit me up.
It's strict over here.
No business, motherfucker.
It's strict over here.
Where's the business at
Chat
downtown
going
at the
against this
hamburger
crazy.
place?
I had to go shit.
Okay.
I had to go shit. Sorry.
Okay.
I hit the nigga
I will say
in
this.
Left. He went to
In
the
certain
bathroom.
situations, I like my shorty to like take control only because like I want to know we on the same page. Not because I'm not on it. It's because I'm on that. I just want to know like if you on it too. But, like,
Yeah, I don't want my shorty on that. Like, she can be crazy. Like, be crazy with me. Cool. Don't be crazy out in public. You feel me? Be
what
crazy.
do you mean like? What do you
That's
mean like?
so
Don't be crazy out in
opposite.
public.
That's
Like,
retarded.
Don't be crazy out in public. Like, don't try to go. Like,
You feel me? Don't try to do your big one on somebody out in public. That shit ain't cute. If she ain't trying you, like, really trying you.
what if somebody like? What if somebody like? You feel me? Like put mayonnaise on your shit, or you don't want mayonnaise on your shit.
I ain't got to worry about it because I like mayonnaise.
Could have been a topic.
But I'm saying like
If
somebody,
it's something that you don't like.
exactly.
That's one thing you can do. Like, I actually like that. That's one thing out in public. That's one thing where she can be like, yo, look, my mans don't want this. You feel me? That's cool. But don't try to crash out on people. That's what I'm saying.
That's just being assertive.
You feel me? That's just saying, hey, yo, my man didn't order this. You making my man unhappy. She wants me to be happy. That's different.
right?
It's
That's
crashing
completely
out.
different.
But she's crashing out because I'm unhappy.
I was just out with somebody a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I ordered a old fashioned, and they had a few different whiskeys that you could put in the old fashioned, and I got one in there that wasn't like the best whiskey that you can get, and she was like, "Why would you get that one when they got that one on the menu?" And I was like, I probably should get that one. I called for dude, but he didn't hear me. He was already about to start making a drink. I was like, it's too late. She was like, no, it's not. Hey, excuse me, can you switch the whiskey? And I would have never done that. But she did it. But she didn't. She wasn't disrespectful. She just was loud and was like, "Hey, yo, this what he need." And I wasn't about to do it. So
Yeah, I like when my woman do that.
I would like my woman to do that, but not
Yeah.
like, "Hey, no, like you got his drink wrong." Like, nah, don't be all
crazy.
like,
Ghetto.
What do you guys mean over food?
Yeah.
This what I mean.
Like,
This.
I'm
think
sorry.
this
I'm
what
staying on business
I want
with
my
my
shorty,
food.
Like when I mean like I want my shorty to be aggressive. Like I want her to be right out loud. Like being right out loud, bro, is sexy as fuck to me. Like if you're right, like
Bro,
but in a respectful manner, though.
I don't give a damn. It could be no, of course, respectful. Now, obviously, don't call nobody out their name, but I'm saying like if somebody fucking up, like you, I want my shorty to be like that out loud. I'm cool with you being right out loud. You wrong. If you wrong and you being loud, then that's another thing. But if you right, if you got a point, whatever it is, somebody cut us, nigga. It could be whatever the fuck it is. Like if you right and you loud, yes, I want that shit. Cause I'm not gonna necessarily like. I'm just gonna bang the gavel when I pull up. Like it's gonna be like you feel me. When I pull up, it's just gonna be like yeah, you feel me. Like it's gonna be what it is. But as far as like yes, bro, I want my shorty to for sure be right out loud in any situation, bro. Even if she got a point about some shit she's saying, like I want you to be right out loud, bro. I don't want you to be like not saying some shit because they're or with or like barely or mumbling. Like no, I want you to be like say it to that nigga or say it like speak up type shit.
Yeah.
What is it about men that we don't like we're not expressive in moments like that? Like if we said no ketchup and they put ketchup, like why we just eat the ketchup and just move forward? Like why does it take our woman to stand up on?
Because I think we don't really give a like we had this I don't give a fuck attitude, and that's one thing where it's like for most men, or at least for me, it's just something worth crashing out about. Like you put ketchup on my burger.
Yes, it is. I'm spending money. I need my food to be correct.
Yeah.
And see me, if
That's
I'm not
what shorties.
I'm gonna eat it regardless.
for me, if I'm not allergic, I'm gonna go ahead and eat it.
Yeah, if I'm not allergic, I'm gonna eat it.
Why?
I am too.
Because
But I want my shorty.
I
like,
agree,
if my shorty
and
stand
that's
on
why I
business
appreciate
and
when my
she
girl
also,
hold it down
you
like
feel me?
that.
So, like, I'm not in the business of saying names, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, so everybody knows I'm a big bag. I love food. Like, I'm thinking about food right now as we're sitting here talking. Making a long story short, we go to Popeyes. I'm so irritated because I'm spending $33 on Popeyes, right? I expect my chicken to look like chicken, okay? Not like it looked like little tissue that was like twisted together.
Yeah, so you got the chicken strips.
Yeah, but I got more shrimp, the pop shrimp. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not even saying nothing yet. They're just taking an hour for our food. This person says, you know what? I know how you are. You better not even say nothing to these people. Be nice. I'm like, okay, one, they're taking long. Two, they gave me nasty sodas. So now I'm telling them to take all my food back. Now I'm the bad guy. I didn't even yell. I didn't curse. I just said, yo, the food's cold. Well, just take it. I spent $33 on this food. Why do I have to take cold food? My soda's messed up.
So let me ask you this:
They gave you nasty soda, or you picked nasty soda?
I hate when niggas give me.
Has he seen you crash out in that situation before?
Absolutely, I will crash out about
So
my food.
so he probably should have worded it differently, but he was just saying like, "Yo, you can correct this, but you ain't got to make a big spectacle about it." And to his credit, I would have told you the same thing. Like, yo, we can correct this, but we ain't got to go crazy because we're all human. People make mistakes.
An hour mistake, Mike. You in that kitchen for an hour, and the chicken strips come out not chicken stripping.
The dude serving your food don't cook the food. The dude serving your food doesn't cook the food.
They had one person that day. I seen everything.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm paying for it, it need to be hot.
I feel that, and
I wish they would give me some damn cold food.
I'm with you on that.
I'm sending it back.
And y'all know me, I'm with being respectful at all times, but even more so to people handling my food, bro.
Yeah.
I'm never letting nobody that's with me, even if it's not a girl.
I'm not being disrespectful. You might spit in my shit.
If we all go out to eat after this and say get somebody order wrong, I'm gonna tell, hey, let's correct it. Respect.
You think it's disrespectful to like send your food back?
No, but there's a respectful way
you
to
got it
send your
right.
food back.
Nah.
But there's a respectful way to do everything. There's a respectful way to do everything.
Like when sending my food back, like men, like if I order something, I typically don't care. Like if you got it wrong, like if you got a condiment wrong or a side wrong, like cool. But if you sent me a steak and I asked for medium well and my shit rare, I'm sending that back. Hey, this ain't what I asked for.
As you should.
You feel me? So I'm gonna do that. But like the small shit, like I wanted French fries. You gave me sweet potato fries. Like if my girl crashed out, I'm like, hey, he didn't order the sweet potato fries. He ordered regular fries. She can do that. I'm gonna let her do that. I probably wouldn't have gave a fuck. I probably would have ate the sweet potato fries.
I think the reason why men do that, I don't want to speak for like everybody, but me personally, it's like, bro, the reason why I don't really be like nitpicky about shit is like, cause like, the reason why I want my shorty to be like that and not me is cause like, bro, if I do it, like if I say like, oh, I want to catch up on this and he say something slick to me, bro, I'm going there about it. So it's like, you feel me? Like, nigga, now I'm crashed out in a restaurant over ketchup. And I swear to God,
it ain't worth crashing out about. Like that's one thing that's not. You feel me?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to leave the door. So that's a lot of times where I be like, bro, it's good. I'm not even finna like, cause I know I'm going there. I'm going, bro. Cause if I say something and you say some shit back, like, bro, now I'm finna go there like over some ketchup.
Nigga, I'm throwing the food at your face.
He said, I'm going up. I'm finna get you fired.
Nigga, I'm throwing the plate in his face.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make a scene. That's what I'm saying. So like I'm not finna like to like I don't even like. No, I just be like,
Say some sick shit, nigga. This plate of food is going in your face.
That's a lot of the reason why I don't like be.
Finna get the port where you
And I want my shorty.
finna
Because
get
I'd be like, bro, no, if they say something slick to you, bro, it's like, nigga, you fucked up. How the fuck you did? How you mad at me? Like, you know what I mean? How you giving me attitude and you fucked up? Like, what? Like, yeah, I would get mad about that shit. That's why I don't even like.
In all my experiences, when they mess up the order, when you bring it to their attention in a respectful way, they not finna go crazy because they want their tip at the end of the day. So as long as you respectful with them, they gonna be respectful with you.
bro,
You don't need to go up and get the people fired.
like weird,
But speaking of getting people fired, the Knicks just went the furthest they've ever went in 25 years under Coach Thibs, and then they fired him. I mean, he could have made some different choices in that conference final. He could have made some, but he took them the furthest the Knicks have gone in 25 years,
him is crazy.
and then got fired.
Yeah.
How crazy is that, bro? I mean, we know that the coaching jobs in the NBA is not safe, but that's crazy.
But when you think about Tibbs, like, bro, the way he, like, his style and the way he coaches has been the same, like, for damn near 25. Like, he hasn't changed.
Since the young D Rose years.
So, like, as an owner, you would think about it like, yeah, we can tell him, like, yo, Tibbs, we want them to start playing like this. But, like, bro, he's stuck in his ways. So, like, the only way you can maneuver from playing like that is to get rid of him. Because, like, he's not going to teach them no other way to play. Like, he's not going to, that's his shit. He plays the starters 35, 30-plus minutes. The bench get 15, maybe less minutes. Like, that's how he plays. He played 6, 7 guys. Everybody else sitting down. Like, he's been doing that for a while.
It's who he trusts, bro. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. That's who he trusts. That's who he trusts to get the job done.
I do think it's fucked up for the owners to get rid of bro, but again, I do understand why they did. Because you can't have a meeting with him and tell him to do something different, bro. He's like, that's how he does. Like,
That's how he coaches.
That's how he coaches, bro. You can't tell him like.
And it's tricky because like with somebody like, well, Mike D'Antoni's never won a championship, but Mike D'Antoni, like you bring him in, you know what offense he's running.
7 seconds or
Phil
less.
Jackson, there's certain coaches like you bring them in, you know what they're running. But some of those coaches, I mean, Mike D'Antoni excluded because he's never won a championship. But certain coaches, you bring them in, and you know you're not really finna tell them nothing, but you understand that because how much you're paying them, and then they've already proven if they've won a championship and maybe multiples.
Yeah.
But somebody like Thibodeau, who's like, yeah, you've won a lot of games, but you ain't. Your coaching style has proven that you can win a lot of games. This coaching style hasn't proven that it can win championships. So,
And that too.
I think that's
another reason too. Like, because if he had 2 or 3 rings under his shit, then they for sure would have probably.
like look at Doc Rivers. I honestly, I really don't think Doc Rivers is all that good of a coach.
Damn, Mike, that's a good.
I don't think Doc Rivers is all that good of a coach. But he won a championship with Boston.
He didn't win a championship.
And before that, I mean, he was the coach.
He didn't win the
That
chip.
shit, look, he saved his career. That shit.
It did.
He didn't win the chip. His players won the chip.
He's the only coach in NBA history that's lost. I think he's lost. He was up 3-1 in 3 different playoff series and he blew a 3-1 lead 3 times, bro.
He didn't.
Like
Another thing with like firing Thibs.
The most 3-1 with the most losers in the
series but
when leading.
When firing Thibs, bro, they shouldn't have fired Thibs. One, because your best player wanted Thibs to be there. That's who Jalen Brunson wanted to coach them.
I mean,
right?
He's gonna play regardless.
And then on top of that, bro, like they got one of the zestiest big men in the league. He's soft.
Bro, Cat is so that shit is funny, bro.
Like, you can't blame Thibs for that, bro.
So zesty, bro. It's funny, bro.
Like, if you bring in a player, I guarantee you, if you gave Thibs players to play, he would play them. That's who Thibs trusts, bro. Those 7 guys that he played, those are the guys he trusts because those are the guys that showed up throughout the season that showed they deserve minutes.
I mean, that's fair to say.
You feel me?
But to Deion's point, he's always done this. Even when he coached D Rose,
Always.
he's always done this. And his players always burn out, bro.
Always.
His players always burn out.
You know what's crazy?
He coached them right here in the playoffs.
Bro, what if the Knicks would have played Minnesota in the finals, bro? Because they both basically traded like players on teams, thinking that like Cat was gonna be better on New York, and then that Julius was gonna be better on Minnesota. Bro, what if they would have met in the finals? That would have been, bro. That would have been some
for that
shit.
reason. I was hoping for that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I was talking to homie about that. I was thinking the same thing. Like, bro, just for that reason alone, I want them niggas to meet in the finals, just to be like, all right, now let's see who really.
I am happy for Halliburton. He did it. He been doing his thing ever since they said he was most overrated. He been doing his thing.
Their difference maker is for sure Pascal though.
For
He's
sure.
the best player, no
Bro,
question.
he's for sure, bro. That nigga's a problem, bro. He look like a Somali pirate. That nigga be hooping.
Dude, he looked like I'm the captain now. He did.
That nigga be hooping, bro. I swear to God. He got
Did y'all see when they announced that he won Eastern Conference?
Hey, Ben Mathurin.
How they thought he won?
Yes, bro. That shit was.
I wish the cameraman kept the camera on him for 2 more seconds.
Bro, did you see the way Ben Mathurin looked at Halliburton when they said that, bro? Ben Mathurin was like, huh?
Look at him like, huh?
Before we get too far away, but while we talking about Thibs getting fired, have y'all ever been fired from a job after feeling like you did like an amazing job for the people you work for?
Every time I got fired from the job, I was like, yeah, I finally got me my bike.
I only been fired from one job.
Let me go ahead and get my shit and get the fuck.
All my other jobs I quit, but I only been fired from one. And that was the most recent one, but I wasn't fired for my lack of performance.
My bad, not to cut you off. I got a funny ass story. So the first time I ever got fired from the job, bro, I was like, probably like 16, bro. I was working at Jersey Mike's, bro. That shit funny as hell. So ironically as fuck and funny as fuck, I was late one shift, right? And the nigga was like, yo, you come late again, like, I'm gonna fire you. Mind you, this is my first job, bro. So, like, I don't know, like, the process of that shit. So, fuck around, came late again, right? I walk in, he get mad. He like, yeah, like, I already told you what to do.
Of course you were late.
Right, yeah. Of course, right? Late again. He like, I already told you the deal, da-da-da, with the whoop. So, like, we gotta, we're gonna let you go. I was like, all right, cool. This is my first job, bro. I didn't know, bro, why I keep working for like an hour, bro. It's Jersey Mike's, nigga. I'm over here making sandwiches and shit in the line. This nigga come behind me like, bro, what are you doing, bro? I was like, I don't know. I get off at 7, right? He was like, nigga, you fired. You gotta go home. He was like, nigga, you fired. You gotta.
So you're not gonna get paid for none of this work?
He was like, you fired, bro. Like he's like, nah, you fired, bro. You gotta like.
Nigga, turn in your apron and
I was
go
like,
home.
oh damn, I gotta. Yeah, he was like, you gotta like turn your apron in and like. I was like, oh damn, I gotta like leave. I'm thinking like, cause when he told me, I'm thinking like, damn, he fired me, but like I still got to work today, so like I gotta get off at like 7. I'm thinking I'm still getting off at 7.
I'm gonna make this money today.
You feel me? Like, damn, this is my last shift. This nigga said I'm fired. This is my last shift. Whole time he like, nah, nigga, leave right now. Mind you, it was my first job, so I ain't know. So like, that shit funny as hell, bro. I was really working for like an hour, and this nigga came back out the office like, bro, what are you doing? Like, and I was like, bro, what? I get off at 7. He was like, bro, you're fired. You gotta go home, bro. I was like, oh damn. Like right now, it's like, yes, bro, go hang your apron up. I was like, damn, nigga, all right, bet. Like, you a hoe for that, nigga. What are you talking about? Like, what's your whole ass? Nigga just gonna kick me out the line. I'm over here, nigga, customer, right? I'm like,
you gonna fire me?
He made a customer sandwich.
Nah, he was mad though. He was mad because I was like, he was mad. But it was funny as hell because like, bro, I really didn't know. I'm like leaving the store. I'm like, bro, my dumb ass. I was like, why the fuck was I there for an hour? Bro, didn't even know how the fuck to get fired. I didn't even know how to get fired.
My last job in childcare, I got fired. How
they fire you? They emailed you?
Nah, they came to me in person.
A shorty did?
I mean, my director was a woman, yeah. So I supervised. My last job in childcare, I supervised the largest after school program in San Diego County. I was a supervisor of it.
Prime time?
It was it wasn't prime time. Little over almost 300 kids. It was a bunch of kids there. And I was the site supervisor, so it was my job to oversee the whole site. But a part of my job responsibilities, they would give me a check every month to like buy like the snack and buy the new like toys and supplies for the site. And they gave me the last one to end the school year, and I went and I did all the shopping and turned in my receipts and all my paperwork and stuff. And when I first got the job, my director told me, she was like, my supervisor told me, she was like, when you turn in the receipts and all the cash and everything, make sure you watch the lady sign it off and put it in the safe, in the drawer and lock it. And all through the year I did that. It's literally the last one of this, like the school year's over. Like there's no more kids coming to the school, but I finished up anyway. So I turned it in and I was in I forget what I was going to do. My photography career was picking up, so I'm pretty sure I was leaving for a job to go film something. and I gave her the stuff, and this was the only time I didn't watch the lady sign everything and put it in the thing. I leave, maybe like a month and a half later, they come to me. It's the summer program now, so I'm in the office doing my admin work at the laptop. And it was like, yeah, did you turn in your June cash advance and your receipts and everything? And I was like, yeah, I turned it in. Like, yeah, I think it's like the first week in August when they asked me this now. They're like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I turned it in like into June, yeah. She was like, oh, okay. And she like made her face like, I didn't see it. And she was like, oh, okay, I'll go find it right now. I'm like, all right. She never come back, which I thought was, honestly, when she never came back, I figured she found it, yeah. I figured she found it, right? And then, and I never hear nothing for like another like 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, they come in the office. It's like, yeah, can you come meet us over here? And 2 people came to ask me to come meet them in the office. I'm like, they about to fire me. So I come in there, they're like, yeah, we never found your June. We never found no receipts, none of the petty cash, none of that paperwork, nothing. So it was like, yeah, we're going to put you on a paid leave for about 2 weeks while we investigate and get to the bottom of this. And yeah, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks. So you go ahead and you can, shut down your laptop and clock out and head home, and we'll talk to you in 2 days. It was like, you'll be getting paid while you're not at work, but in 2 weeks we'll revisit this and da-da-da-da. They called me back in 2 weeks and fired me, bro. And it was nothing I could do because I didn't watch the lady. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't watch the lady sign it off and put it in the safe and everything. And I don't think the lady like stole the stuff because she worked there and she continued to work. I've been there since and she still works there. The lady that took my paperwork. So I don't think she stole it, but I think she didn't go through the protocol that she was supposed to go through. And who knows? But yeah, And like I said, I supervised and when I got there, I don't remember the exact number, but from the start of the school year to when it ended, I probably helped the site bring in probably like 70 to 75 kids. So I helped the site grow, implemented new like programs and new like classes for the kids and everything, like new games and everything. This is the only job I've ever done, so I'm really good at it. So I did a lot for the site, and it's the biggest one in San Diego. So I did a lot for them. And then they get fired. I was like, damn, it sucked. But also at the same time, I felt like I said, my photography career was picking up, and there would be times when I would be at work, and I would get calls like, yo, I got 300 for you over here. I got 400 for you over here. And I'm sitting at work making $24, $25 an hour at the time. I'm like, bro, I could leave right now and go pick up 500 or sit here with these badass kids and collect these nickels and dimes. So I was already kind of feeling like I was supposed to leave this job and go dive full into photography. But to get fired was like, damn, like, that wasn't fun. So, anywho, that's my long-winded fire story.
Who else got fired?
You been fired before, Paris?
Yeah.
What happened, man?
I was doing a great job.
It was a great job, fantastic, wonderful.
God, I was on top of my game. This girl, she said I was looking at her boyfriend. She was the manager.
Was you looking at her boyfriend?
No, I was not looking at her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was looking at me. He helped me through the snack aisle, and boom, next day I got fired.
Damn.
That was actually like not too long ago.
You was the snack he was looking at. I said you was the snack he was looking at.
Listen, I don't like certain races, of men, and that was something I just wasn't getting jiggy with.
Hey, he was trying to get jiggy with you.
I don't know what he was trying to do, but I definitely got fired, and I definitely was upset.
He went home and asked his shorty, hey, yo, can we bring Paris in? She was like, nah, she's getting fired.
I got fired from a few jobs, though. I deserved it.
All the jobs I should have been fired from, I never got fired from.
What does that even mean?
I mean, the jobs he was slacking off from and
not even slacking off. Look, I worked at Shoe Palace for like 4 years, right? And they wanted me to.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I worked at the one in Plaza. I started the one in Plaza.
That's where I see you at.
And then I opened the store. We moved to Horton Plaza. I moved. We opened the store in Horton Plaza. I opened the store.
This nigga talking to the baby.
Like he was a microphone, huh? He was spitting bars to the vape.
Yo.
Right? But like they wanted me to become a manager. And I was in college playing basketball. I was like, I don't have the time. Right? And so what I started doing, because like...
What college? How much was you averaging?
I went to San Diego Mesa at the time. I was averaging 15 a game. But
PCAC Player of the Year right there.
Facts. Hey, ChatGPT. Hey, I'm gonna just throw this out here because somebody brought it to my attention. I'm gonna throw this out there because somebody brought it to my attention.
I went to one of his JUCO games. He was doing his thing.
ChatGPT knows who I am. You type my name in, all that shit come up.
All right.
Don't do that.
No, I'm dead. No, do it. Do it. ChatGPT.
Oh, I thought she was saying like, all right, I ain't trying to hear that. Okay.
Nah, it come up.
Make sure you spell it right.
See, you always think I'm like trying to be.
But anyway, right? So they didn't schedule me my regular shift for like a month.
You my dog.
Right? They weren't scheduling my shift. And so I had lost a little bit of chicken, you feel me? But I started going back to work, and I started selling shoes on the side, like not at the register. Like I'm putting retros off to the side, like, hey, yo, you feel me? This is your size.
Last name Owens.
Yeah. And for me, pull
Like
up
Gary.
Back door.
pull up to the back door, you know, give me the bread, I give you the shoe type shit. So like all the jobs I got caught doing that. The district manager came down, was like, bro, you was doing it? I said, yeah, bro, like I had to make my money. And y'all wasn't, you feel me? And he was like, why'd you do it? Like you just basically stole from the store. I was like, I didn't really steal, you feel me? I sold the shit, but y'all ain't getting none of the money. They put me on a probationary period for like...
Nigga, that's still...
They put me on look, I was on probation, bro.
Right before you said it in my head, I was like, I mean, nigga.
He said I sold it, but the store didn't get no profit.
Instead of getting no money, you stole.
By the 17 UK, alongside well-known artists. So.
No, you probably spelled my name wrong.
Relax.
D-E-J.
Stop Googling niggas' name.
What you
J.
said, ChatGPT?
I'm not the most...
U-A-N.
I ain't gonna
What's
lie
his
to
name? How
you.
you
It's
spell
another
it?
nigga.
D-E-J.
D-E-J.
U-A-N.
U-A-N.
Last name Owens. O-W-E-N-S. But anyway, so they put me on a probationary period, right? I was on probation for like a month. They was like, oh, we're going to take you off probation.
All right, man, enough live, bro. Enough live.
You feel me? And they was like, we're going to let you keep your job. And I kept the job. I should have got fired, but they didn't fire me. They know who I am. They got my prison shit on there. They got...
You look like you was in the Marine Corps right here.
Hey, bro, chill, bro. Don't do me. Don't, not too much.
Yeah, screenshot that. Send me that. We
Not too much on me.
We putting that on
Not too much.
YouTube.
On
That
a
ass is
t-shirt.
like YKO on, bro.
You should have put that in when everybody's putting their college,
Send it to Mike.
You should have.
their college mugshot.
How much you average in college?
15 at Mesa. Yeah, 15.
You look different right here.
I ain't gonna lie. When stuff like that pop up, it make me wish I played sports in college.
Nah, somebody sent it to me. Was like, we typed it in on, and like, they're like, oh, ChatGPT knows who you are.
Season of JUCO summer league.
I did play football for a little bit.
Wow, defensive back.
No, I was a receiver.
Hey, internet doesn't lie, sir.
And I'm telling you, I was a receiver, not a DB.
This is what it says.
And they lying.
I played football. I was nice.
I was a receiver and a
Nah,
quarterback.
you weren't better than me. I promise you that.
just
I
made it
promise you
better.
I was
that.
a quarterback. I was nice.
You weren't better than me.
You are right in basketball.
I was nice.
She
Nah,
said,
he
you're
nice in
all right in basketball.
He better than all right. He nice in basketball.
He said, you all
You
right.
weren't better than me in football, though. I promise you that.
Football was nice, bro.
He's
Football was
right
my
in
sport.
basketball. I've seen his game.
Basketball was my second sport.
You got any stats to back up your football?
My team was trash, bro. No, actually, I do. Me personally, yes.
Yeah,
My
well-
team record was trash.
What was you? What was?
You're from California.
I'm not from California.
Yeah, what was your stats?
Like
They say from Chula Vista, California. I know,
three,
but I'm not from California.
probably like 3 touchdowns a game.
3 touchdowns a game?
I was quarterback
On what level?
You're from here.
in high school.
On what level?
What is that, varsity?
City
You
College.
varsity?
You played varsity quarterback and averaged 3 touchdowns a game at Crawford?
No. I would say probably no JV. Actually, JV to varsity because I started playing basketball my sophomore year.
You played JV football at Crawford and averaged 3 touchdowns a
I was
game.
nice, bro. My old line was trash. I kept getting hurt.
You averaged 3 touchdowns a game.
Ask about it, bro. I'm not lying. Mike, I'm dead serious. I was a quarterback. I was nice. I'm dead serious. I was nice,
Tell one of your receivers to send a DM.
Who? I don't have. Do I have what? Who's one of my? It was JV, bro. You don't have my own like that. That's crazy.
Somebody will
Actually,
remember,
double
right?
O? No,
Somebody
not
remember
really.
playing for you, right?
Not for me. No.
For Crawford, and you them catching touchdowns from you, right?
Let me think.
We gonna ask Marbellis.
Somebody could vouch.
Be
for
out
me,
here
though.
capping, bro.
Now somebody could show vouch. for me.
We gonna ask Marbellis.
But it was like at the game.
Pull them up. Like, have them send a chat. Send a message. This nigga said 3 tuds a
no,
game.
bro. I
You know,
was-
3
bro.
tuds a game is crazy.
I was nice in football, bro. I'm serious. Football is my sport. I play football. All right. I'm dead serious. My old line was trash, but I kept getting hurt.
You can't really brag about JV stats, though.
Bro, I played varsity like half the season. Our varsity quarterback.
QB?
Yeah, our varsity quarterback, bro, was like 6.
You started QB in a varsity football game?
No, I played back when he got hurt. I came in the game and played varsity. I didn't start varsity. No, I played basketball. By that time,
You've taken snaps in a varsity football
Yes,
game at
bro.
quarterback.
Yes, bro.
At Crawford?
Yes,
That's what's up.
yes. Yeah, yes, bro.
I said that's what's up.
Yeah, we probably didn't win, but nigga, yes, our team was trash. That's why I had to switch sports. I kept getting fucking hurt. Bro. But when I could get it off, it was a tug. But it wasn't always.
So yeah, your name will ring bells then around Crawford. And the football on the gridiron, your name will ring bells around there.
How if I played?
They say Deion Davis, they gonna
No. If I barely played varsity, I played JV. I was nice, JB.
Have you always liked your name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always knew why I was named Dion. Of course, I liked it.
Well, does everyone in here like their name, and have you always liked your name?
Fuck no.
Yeah, Dewan sound like.
Duh. My name is Paris. I love my name.
You said no.
No.
Do you like your name now, or you didn't like it before?
I didn't like it before. I don't like it now.
The one sound like a dirty Mexican. Don't it sound like a dirty Mexican?
Man, stop it. Why you don't like your name? Why you don't like your name?
So I didn't like my name as a kid because when I said my name Dewan, everyone would always ask me, "Are you Mexican?"
Exactly, because
Hey, fix your mic.
nigga Juan is in your name. It's like a nigga Mexican.
But everybody always asked me if I was Mexican, so I didn't like it for that. And then once I learned out why I have this name, I didn't like it even more.
Well, you said what?
But like why I'm named Dewan?
I don't know no other nigga named Dewan though.
I've met a few Dewan.
Actually, there is a Dewan on Instagram.
I've met a few Dewan.
Yeah. Dewan has turned in from like being like a rare name to being like a household ratchet nigga name, bro.
Oh my lord.
Cause I know for real, there's a Dewan page on Instagram, bro. He posts nothing but like the wildest shit.
That's true.
No cap. Dewan is like the crash out. It's like a crash out like janky nigga name. Not saying you him, but I'm saying like.
So even like in your 29 years, you've still never like learned to love your name?
Still like my name, bro. I just do it like I would change it, but I just don't know what I would change my name to.
DJ.
I was about to say, why don't you just legally change it to DJ?
When somebody refers to you as DJ, I was like, who the fuck are you talking to? And who you talking about? They're like, DJ. I'm like, bro, who you talking about? He's like, bro, you be with him. Like, I don't know a fucking DJ.
Yeah, keep it funky, bro.
I used to be with a DJ, but like I don't know a DJ.
Like I probably.
Like, oh, this nigga.
I probably met
Because you know my government name, nigga.
I probably met you in either like 2018 or 2019, and up until you came on the podcast, I've always called you Dewan.
Yeah,
I never called you DJ till you came on the podcast.
Didn't it fuck you up low key a little bit when somebody else like referred to him as to you?
Well, not now, because when you came on the show, you referred to yourself as DJ.
Yeah.
And honestly, the first time you said it, I was like, oh dang, I've been calling this nigga the wrong name all these years that I know him.
No, it's my government name. I don't like that motherfucker, which is why I start telling everybody just call me DJ. Don't do that.
It's like a dirty Mexican.
Don't do that.
Stop,
Don't
nigga.
do
that. It is.
Stop.
But yeah, nah. So I don't like it. I don't like it because when they call you Mexican, like, oh, you Mexican or whatever.
I'm
like, no, nigga, I'm not mixed with no Mexican. There's no Mexicano in me at all, brother.
See, Mex is not crazier than me saying dirty Mexican. You can say Mex. That's racist.
But so
What?
my
You
name.
can take offense. You Mexican.
Yeah, I can say whatever I want. Mexican. I can say fucking Mexican. Me.
DJ or Dion is. He have. Or a quarter, 25.
Man, niggas always want to be something else. You black.
My grandmother is full Mexican.
Okay, well, you're black to me.
But anyway, my cousin married a guy. His middle name is Dewan. My dad was in prison, so he named me, gave me his middle name as my first name. And I've never fucked with bro in my...
You talking about Gary?
Bro. See me, bro. See me, bro.
He said it.
See me, bro.
Mike,
See me, bro.
Why is he bringing up his
See
dad?
me, bro.
Did we talk about... was the question about his dad?
Yeah, but he cleared up that he don't want us to play like that.
Bro is not my dad, nigga.
Up, bro.
Because he got a real dad. He said he don't want us to play
He
like
don't
that.
know who his dad is.
I know who my daddy is. I know my daddy's name. My daddy's name is Cersei Andre Anderson, bro.
Like, okay.
I know who my father is.
You know his name, but I'm saying...
I know who he is. If he walked in the door, I would be like, yo, that's my
You
dad.
can't call him.
I don't have his number, so I can't call him. I don't want his number. I don't want to call him.
He said stop playing with that.
Stop doing that shit, bro.
He literally said it.
No, I told you to stop doing that
He
shit,
said
bro.
stop, bro.
No, wait.
No, ain't no, nigga. I told you to stop,
Look
nigga.
that way. Look that way.
I told you to stop, nigga.
Look that way. They got that-
No, nigga.
All right, bro.
No, nigga.
Yo, all right. You.
No, nigga. No.
saying, like,
No.
Leave it alone, bro.
No,
Leave it alone,
nigga.
bro. God, please.
I'm just saying, like,
You ain't just saying nothing. You just don't say that.
it's just too.
So I've always liked my name.
Michael?
Why?
Just, I mean, I think I don't know, just because it's always been mine, I've always had just pride and just, I think it just comes from my parents, honestly. I think I've always just had pride in me and who I am and just all of that. And I maybe a little bit is because, like, you know, I don't want to say I'm somewhat religious. I was raised in the church, and I've always known that my name comes from the Bible. So I've always liked and appreciated that. I've always liked and appreciated
Michael's in the
that.
Bible?
And then the main angel.
It was Michael?
Main angel, yeah.
My dad's with
Mikael.
And then I would read about And then I would read about not Michelangelo, but Saint Michael.
Saint Michael, yeah.
Saint Michael. And I was like, I see some parallels there. So I've always liked my name. I never liked being called Mikey though. I've never liked being called Mikey. Always been
Mikael.
Well, nah, that if your name was Michael, they would call you that. I'm not Mexican. They would never call me that.
Whoa, that was racist. Why would you say if that was my name?
Because you're Mexican.
But I'm saying like,
No one would call me that.
I didn't say it in a Spanish way. I was just saying
Mikael. Who would say Michael like
Mikael.
that? Who would say it like that?
Mikael.
Who would say it like that?
That's how they say
Mexican.
Michael Myers' name sometimes. Mikael.
That's how they say what?
Michael Myers.
Who says that?
I've heard people say Mikael.
And what nationality were they?
Like on Twitter they say.
And what
Mikael.
nationality were they?
No, they're black. They say Mikael. It's on Twitter, Mike.
So how do you know how they saying it on Twitter?
They spell it. You know how Twitter is. They literally spell it how you say it. Different.
Somebody said Michael Myers and they said Mikael.
Yes, I'm dead ass. They type out Mikael. Yes. But it was like a zesty picture of Michael Myers. It wasn't like.
So again, who would call me that?
No, but I'm saying like jokingly, niggas never
No,
said
that's
like,
never happened.
Okay.
That's never happened. That's
It never happened, Mike. It never happened.
I've always liked my name. I've even with being like, especially in like elementary school, there was always like another like Michael like in my class or like in my grade. There was always another, because I gotta. As far as for most of my life, it's been like one of the most common names.
I was gonna say that. I think your name probably in the '90s was probably. Can we look that up? That's probably one of the most common names. Like when
To this day, it still is.
yeah, but probably not the most. I'm saying it probably was the most common because Michael Jackson was big.
You got. I was just about to say you got to think Michael Jackson,
So, like,
Michael
Michael
Jordan,
Jordan,
Michael
bro,
Irvin,
everybody was
Mike
named-
Tyson,
Yeah.
like all the greats, in all the fields.
Michael was probably like the most common name
Yeah.
around the time you were born.
Yeah, for
to
sure.
be honest.
For sure. My mom is very clear on the fact that, because I actually have an uncle on my dad's side named Michael. My mom's always like, you're not named after him. You're not named after any of these like famous people. Like, I got your name from the Bible. Like, your name is from the Bible. I've always liked my name, Mike and Michael, but I never liked being called Mikey. There was I had one small little, when I used to go to the rec center and hoop with, like when I was in high school and hoop with like the older dudes. And I like get up and they were like, okay, Mikey. That was the only time I thought it was cool, when like the older dudes would like give me props.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was like, yeah, don't call me Mikey. But to that point,
So you never had a nickname? Like you never had a nickname?
I've had a few nicknames.
What's the nickname going on?
When I like my freshman year and sophomore year, I was like short. I never really scored playing pickup with my friends. I used to throw alley oops to my friends. So they used to call me Special Delivery for throwing alley oops.
Special delivery.
Special Delivery.
Like your name was Special Delivery.
Yeah.
How would I say it?
Special. You know, like in the and one days, like you had like a longer name. Like it
Like
was
after you do something, niggas be like Special Delivery.
Yeah.
Or like when you got the ball, they be like,
after I did something. After I like throw a pass or alley oop, like Special Delivery. Yeah.
what about you?
And when I rapped, I used to rap.
Nigga, what?
I used to rap.
That rap name?
I was nice, nigga.
Nigga, what?
Wait, hold on, wait. Let me get it up. Go ahead.
But my first creative endeavor, anything, was music. My first anything was playing the drums. Before anything, it was music. So I'll just make that clear.
No,
But
let's just
like, so he said, let's get to the rap. My name was Cash.
Cash?
Cash.
That was it? Just cash?
Just Cash.
With a K or a C?
Well, sometimes I cash roll. Cash roll.
With a K or a C?
With a C. With a C. With a C. With a C. With a C.
Boring.
She said,
CA dollar sign. Well, I'm not.
$8 signing out this bitch though.
We see you came in with all the red. You would want the K to be spelled. You would want the cash to be spelled with a
That
K.
nigga said
Oh,
$8.
Mike tried to call me ghetto throwing shots.
I didn't. That's just me.
Nigga said C8 dollar signs.
CA dollar sign H. Yeah.
It was raining outside.
Some of my people, I remember the cash. CA dollar sign H.
$8 sign, bitch.
Used to call me Cash, man.
It's cash on the beat.
That's funny as hell,
Used to call me Cash. I had bars, bro. Y'all can laugh.
Nah, you gotta spit something.
That was a past.
Spit something.
That was a past life. That was a
All
past
right.
life.
So go ahead. What was you had a nickname?
Nah, I ain't nobody any name.
You never
No,
had
but I
a
wanted to ask. What I wanted to ask, I'm bringing that up. But you're the only one that didn't really like your name. If you could change your name to something, what would you change it to?
I don't know. That's the only reason why I ain't changed it.
DeMarcus.
Fuck no.
Deontay.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
It'd be something with a D.
It wouldn't.
What would it be?
Demontre.
If I did change my name, it would probably be changed to DJ.
Oh, okay.
But it would not be changed to Cersei.
What? This? What?
What you mean?
That's your name, like on the birth certificate, DJ.
No, my name on my birth certificate is
said if you
Dewan.
could change it,
If I had changed it, it'd probably be the DJ just because,
Would
like,
you just DJ? Would you be like DEEJAY? How would you spell it? I gotta know. I gotta know. How would you spell it? What you mean? DEEJAY?
That nigga said DEE. J-A-Y-Y. J-A-Y-E. Nigga said
All right, so how about this? What are some names that you heard that you would never want to be your name? Like you heard them like that's an ugly name right there. I would never want that.
Bro, if it's some shit that's an object,
Timothy?
why the fuck would your name?
You think Timothy's an ugly name?
Timothy would not change my name to Timothy.
I think Timothy's a nice, strong name. I wouldn't want to be named Timothy, respectfully.
Timothy. William.
I wouldn't want to be anything but
I don't want to.
I think Timothy's a strong name.
Otis is an old nigga that I would hate if I was named Otis, gang, I wouldn't even go by it. I'll change that shit as soon as I was 18.
Call me Big O.
Otis is an old nigga name. Any old nigga name is not boo. Like Gerald,
Oscar.
That's an old nigga name.
I was thinking like Sebastian. I would never want to be named Sebastian.
Sebastian. Patrick is an old nigga name. Like, bro, that's
He's just call you Pat.
Nah, that's an old nigga name. Imagine you calling a young nigga Pat.
That's what I feel
A
that.
nigga 23, you calling him Pat.
What up, Pat?
That's an old mechanic.
Nah, it was Pat O'Brien. He just graduated from Torrey Pines. He going to USC actually to play ball. Pat O'Brien. His name is Patrick. Well, no, Patrick. His name is Patrick.
P.O.
Now they call him P.O.B. They call him P.O.B.
Yeah, that's lit. That is crazy, nigga. That's an old nigga name. You know.
I ain't rocking with that. I don't know what I would change it to, so I ain't changing it.
I had a nickname though. My nickname when I was younger, before, so I had ISO, obviously ISO. That was like a few years ago, and I had that one. But before, not even before that, but like when I was a kid, up until like my teenage years, my dad called me Duker, bro.
You look like
I don't know why he did, but like that was just the name that he called me. Like,
for your Duker head.
Duker. I think that probably was.
You
I
think
had
a
a big
lot,
head.
don't you?
I do think a lot.
You have a lot of space up there.
Nah, it's a lot of thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts roaming in his face. That's up there. Duker, that's what he called me though. He called me Duker.
You look like a Duker.
I don't know why. What does Duker mean?
Dookie.
I know. Ask your daddy.
I don't know, yeah.
I don't know, bro. I know why he named me Dion though.
So I'm about to
95. That was the hottest nigga. That was the hottest nigga of the
You said
year.
Deion Sanders, right?
Yes, sir. It made sense though. I'm not mad at that because like it was either his junior or Deion Sanders, but like he was for to give me his junior, but like nigga Deion was so popular that year. He was just on that. Think about it, 95, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Deion was
It means
for sure
like
popular.
brave.
That's crazy to hear he was born in '95. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember what I was. I mean, I was a jit, but I remember what I was doing in '95. That's crazy.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I had been in Southeast Dago. I moved to Southeast in '93. I've been in Southeast for 2 years. I had to be in either first or second grade at the time. But yeah, I remember what I was doing and walking home from school and the friends I had and what I was into in '95. That's crazy.
I don't remember what I was doing during 9/11. I was 5. I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. I was like 6, maybe 5.
Oh yeah, I was in 8th grade.
You remember what you?
Y'all gotta get off them phones, man. Yeah, I was in 8th grade. I remember because my mom had to take my dad to work for 9/11. My dad
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry. I didn't understand.
That's what I was gonna ask. Did you understand what was going on that day, or?
Slowly, I gained an understanding of what had happened.
But you knew it was serious because you
Yeah.
seen like the older people's faces and shit.
No. So when it first happened, we were still at home. We hadn't left for school yet. Me and my brothers.
Oh shit.
And so we were waiting for mom. My mom had dropped my dad off to work, and she had to come back and then take us to school.
Mm-hmm.
And we was just watching the news. Me and my brothers, we didn't watch the news. We little niggas.
Yeah.
The news just happened to be on the TV, and we watching it, and we see like the buildings. And I remember it was on CNN, and they were they showed the president at the time, Bush, getting on the plane and going somewhere. I remember somebody called in and was like, "Well, we got planes falling out the sky. Don't show our president getting on the plane." Da 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 da. And I was like, "Oh, dang, this sounds like it's kind of serious." And I keep watching more, and then I heard them say that a plane hit the World Trade Center. At the time, I didn't even know what the World Trade Center was. I'm in 8th grade. And my mom came in. My mom was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And I was like, "Yeah, they said a plane crashed into the World Trade Center." My mom was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "That's like our country's like bank, like where we do a lot." I was like, "Oh, for real?" She was like, "Yeah, that's a big deal."
Niggas robbing
She
the
said
bank.
a plane hit the... I was like, "Yeah." And this, I remember when we went to school, and
So you didn't see the plane hit the building on the news?
I seen the second one.
You seen the second one? So how did you feel when you seen that shit, bro? Because I've always wanted to ask somebody who's seen it in the moment, like, did you... Obviously, you're a kid, so like you don't understand what's really going on, but did you know, like, damn, that's like I don't know, but you know how you see some like traumatic shit and like in the moment you
At the time,
like,
I
is
didn't.
this really real? Like, is it that really? Did I really just see a fucking plane?
At the
going
time,
through the building?
honestly, maybe my older brother did, but at the time, I didn't understand that it was a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
I didn't. I knew that a plane, obviously you could see that a plane hit the
Yes,
building,
bro, yeah.
and it was a big deal and that a lot of lives had been lost and more were going to be lost, but I didn't know that it was a terrorist attack. And then it wasn't until you get into school, in my first class of the day, you know, I've always been like RT creative guy. I had an elective class, I had a piano keyboarding class first thing in the morning. And we get in there and he would usually like we would listen to, you remember like the schools, they do like the morning announcements?
Yeah.
We would listen to that and then he would put whatever prompt we had to like, you know, you know what I'm saying? And after they did the morning announcements, he didn't even put the prompt on the TV. He put the news on the TV for the whole class to watch. And he like started explaining like what had happened
crazy,
and everything.
bro.
So it was like, oh, then he explained it like it was a terrorist attack in New York. It's one of our big banks. I was like, oh, dang, that's yeah. So it was.
I remember when I first learned about it in middle school, and like seeing like the videos because they show you the videos and shit in middle. That shit fucked me up seeing it like in class, and that shit already happened. I was like, damn, imagine like watching this shit live. That will fuck you up, like, especially if you kind of know what's going on. Like, even if you don't, it's still like, nigga, a plane just went into the building. Like, bro, you don't see that on live TV. Like, you see it on cartoon. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid, you would still be like, what the fuck? Like,
And bro, I remember that day.
people screaming and shit. I don't know, bro. That shit.
Bro, that day, I don't remember what day of the week it was, but I remember that, like, bro, that day, there was no learning took place at school. That's all.
Yeah.
Every teacher had the news on the TV, and that's all we talked about in every class. Even my PE class, bro. We stretched. We ran actually, while we were stretching, our PE
Y'all
teacher
niggas was in school?
Our PE teacher was telling us about it, and then we ran. You know, in PE, you run your little lap or whatever. We ran our lap, and then we came back, and I don't remember. I think we might have been doing soccer. We was in our little soccer thing during PE. But yeah, she took like a good 10, 15 minutes to talk about that.
Yeah.
We didn't even really do much of the whole day. We didn't really do much
I
learning.
think it's like that.
Damn, that sucks. Y'all niggas was in school,
I think
nigga.
that's
They
the
cancel
reason
school
why we
for
watched
us.
this shit, because it was the anniversary of 9/11, and that's what took me back. Cause I'm like, bro, like everybody, the whole day is like the anniversary of 9/11. So like everybody is like showing you every class you go to, the teachers talking about it, like people on campus talking about it. So, and for me, I felt like it was low key heavy that day. Like it was heavy.
It was.
Like it just happened, and I'm like, this shit happened how long ago? Like imagine how them niggas like when it happened. Like I don't know, that shit just.
Nah, it sucks. Y'all was still in school
Like to think like.
on that day. Because they shut school. In Texas, they shut school down. They sent us home.
Oh yeah,
When that shit happened, they sent us home. School is closed. You're going home.
Yo, in our lifetime, bro, we done lived through some things, bro.
you.
So especially being here in California, I don't know if you was here in California for the fire itself. 9/11.
I was alive, but like, bro, I don't know.
But just think
But
about
I
it.
wasn't here for the fires.
Just think
I was
about
like
it.
6.
9/11, the wildfires,
Wildfire is crazy.
the pandemic,
Did you?
Trump's. I know y'all voted for Trump's presidency. Rodney King. That was
I voted for the nigga.
that was the early '90s. I think that was like '91.
So you remember Rodney King too?
I was living in LA at the time. My parents
See,
do.
bro, I
I don't remember it. But I was living in LA at the time.
Was OJ after
OJ was
I
after
did.
After Rodney King?
After
you
Rodney
remember OJ?
Traitor.
Yeah, I remember OJ.
I don't
Traitor
remember.
how?
I don't remember.
And again, I don't remember the gravity of it, but I remember going outside to play and coming, like when you're a little kid, stop running in and out. I remember coming in like for months on end. Anytime I came in the house and looked at the TV, the OJ trial was on the TV. It was on the TV, for sure.
OJ didn't do
I
it.
wish it would have though. Like if I was 100 today,
He said he did do it?
people who are like
didn't do
today,
it.
bro, lived a,
That nigga did it, bro.
Imagine the life they lived.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Shout out Joe Cochran.
No. I think OJ did it, but they played with too much of the evidence.
Now OJ for sure did it.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
They played with too much of the
He
evidence.
just got away. Salute to OJ, my nigga. You feel me? I ain't mad at you. Nigga beat the system.
Oh, say that.
He
Okay.
beat the system, bro.
I'm not mad at that. Okay.
I ain't mad at him.
Killing people is never wrong, but beating the system,
Yeah, beat the system, especially a nigga beating the system.
I said never wrong. Killing people is
You know,
never
I'm gonna say it was never wrong.
Like,
Flick, what
white
you saying,
people beating the
Dave?
system, I can give a nod to that.
Do you think loyalty means the same thing to men and women? And what's your definition of loyalty?
Yeah.
No.
Of course.
Who
No.
want to start? Go ahead, DJ. You start.
I'll start. I don't think loyalty means the same thing to men and women. First of all, I think men, we are, I don't want to say more loyal to women, right? I think we're more loyal to our woman women show loyalty more, but women are only loyal while it benefits them. That's what I believe. And men, when a man is loyal, he's loyal to a fault. Like, that's just, you feel me? But women are only loyal while it's benefiting them to be loyal. If it no longer serves them to be loyal, then they're not loyal. And loyalty to me isn't like not cheating on your partner. Like, I don't look at loyalty as, oh, you gotta be loyal to me, and like you see somebody else that's not being loyal like that. It's not, that's a part of it, but that's not the main thing for loyalty. Like,
So a girl can shit on you and still be loyal to you?
yes and no. Like, she wasn't loyal to me because she cheated. But like, she could cheat on me and still be loyal to me. Like,
Like come back to you?
no, like loyalty, right? You can love somebody and do them dirty.
But is that loyalty?
That's not. Love is not loyalty. Loyalty.
We're asking about loyalty.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can love somebody and not be loyal. But like loyalty, right? Is loyalty like, say me and Dion got into it and we ain't been cool for years. Right? I'm still not finna let, because I know Dion, I got love for Dion. Dion's my boy. We may be in a little rough spot, but I'm not finna snitch on him. I'm not finna let nobody talk bad about him. I'm not finna do him dirty, because I'm loyal. Like, that's a loyal thing to do.
You say you could love, but so like loving somebody, you can still do them.
You can still do, yeah, you can still do dirty shit to him and you love them.
Loyalty is big to me, bro. And I don't even and I understand like the way the question was posed and kind of like a lot of the way our topics go on the show. But I didn't even necessarily look at it as just like loyalty, like in a relationship. I mean, I'm looking at it just loyalty as just being loyal.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had this conversation in a few different settings and scenarios, and I stand on this, and people sometimes disagree, but I stand on this, bro. Like, loyalty to me is loyalty. Like, if I got a homie and he got a girl that's been his girl for a long time, like, and even if he lived with her especially, but even if he don't live with her, and that's his girl, he tell everybody that's his woman and that's his girl, and he's not loyal to her, I got a hard time really like considering that dude a close friend, because it's like, bro, you lay with her, like you share everything with her and you lay with her. If you're not loyal to her, you're not finna be loyal to me. And that's not say like it's different. It's different at like, what am I trying to say here? It's different in the fact that like, I'm not trying to say it's like what I've said before. Like, if there's a man that doesn't take care of his kids, I'm not hanging out with that nigga, because that's just a violation. I don't hang out with niggas that don't take care of their kids. This is gonna sound. This is gonna sound how it sounds, but like, I could still kick it with a dude that mess around on his girl, that's not loyal to his girl. But I could never like really lock in and consider that dude a close friend like that, because it's like, bro, if you not loyal to the woman that you lay with, the woman that you share everything with, how loyal are you really gonna be to her?
But how do you know you're not loyal to her though? Just because he's fucking somebody else does not mean he's not loyal.
Loyalty, bro.
Men and women are different,
that's not
bro.
Loyalty, bro.
We could fuck any woman on the planet, bro, and no one gonna want any attachments to that woman. We just want to get our nut off, bro.
What if that's their dynamic and you don't know that though? Like, they haven't discussed that to you. That's their personal business. What if they personally discuss they want to be open and they're open?
Then that's
you don't communicate that to you because that's not your business. That's his girl.
That scenario would.
Then you see him being open.
That scenario would be unique and different. What I'm saying is, most scenarios that I've seen, I don't want to say found myself in, but most scenarios that I've seen, dudes that have a girlfriend that is out talking to others, and I'm not trying to sound all high and mighty. That's not what I'm trying to sound. I'm just speaking to the loyalty fact. Most people, I won't even say dudes, most men and women that I've seen that have a significant other that they call their boyfriend, their girlfriend, if they outside entertaining other people, their partner doesn't know about that. 9 times out of 10. So yeah, in that scenario, and I wouldn't know, then cool, I wouldn't know. But more often than not, if you know your homie got a girl and he outside in the next girl's face trying to take another girl home, 9 times out of 10, his girl doesn't know that. Or if it's your home girl, 9 times out of 10, her man don't know that.
But me being loyal to my friend is letting him do that and not snitching on him when his girl asks.
You're weird.
That's not weird.
Weird. I'm not hanging out with nobody to do that.
I wouldn't say it's weird, but for me,
it's weird for me.
But for me, it's just like that. Loyalty is loyalty to me. Loyalty is loyalty. So if it's like, and again, you share everything with this woman, you lay down with this woman, and you're not loyal to her, how loyal are you really?
He can be loyal to her. He can take care of her. He can make sure she's always good.
But if he doing something
just that
behind
physical,
her,
that physical thing is not. You feel me?
Okay, put it on your girl doing that. Your girl doing that. She come home and cook for you every night. She washes your clothes and folds your clothes. You don't have to worry about nothing in the crib. Everything is taken care of.
Uh-huh.
But you don't know. But she smashing some other dude behind your back. She's loyal?
No.
So that's what I'm saying.
Because just because she do that, women and men are different, bro.
Loyalty is loyalty.
No, it's not. Men are loved. Listen, there's only hold on, wait. There's only people that are loved unconditionally on the planet Earth are children, old people, and animals.
Yeah.
Right? Men are only loved on the conditions that we provide something.
So then if she not,
that's not loyalty. I'm providing protection. I provide a home. I provide things for her. That is me being loyal to her. Me taking care of her is providing things for her. Right? And me wanting to go fuck something on her, like just on an off night, like, oh, I need some new poon. That does not mean I'm not loyal to my shorty. That does not mean I don't love my shorty. But men and women cheat different ways, bro.
You're splitting different things. You could still be a provider and not be loyal. Just because you're providing all those things and the smashing's go on the side.
It's not on the side. It's just a regular, bro. It's just a regular women.
What I'm saying is,
are emotional, men or not?
You can do all of that. You can pay all the bills. You can make sure she has to worry for nothing. That means you're an amazing provider. That doesn't speak to your loyalty.
My loyalty is making sure she's good. Not lying to her about it is what makes me loyal. That's the part that makes me loyal. Now, if I'm lying to her about it, oh, I'm not out doing this, that makes me unloyal. But if I'm telling her...
So you've dealt with women that let you do your thing on the side as well?
Yeah. Because most women I've dealt with have let me, bro.
That's different then.
My question is, do you feel like loyalty got to be like... for it to be like considered loyalty, you got to talk about it? Like, you got to discuss it with the person, like, this is what we doing.
Yeah. You owe them. You owe them that.
Like, it's understood, so it don't need to necessarily...
It's understood after a conversation.
So a conversation needs to be had, that's what I'm saying.
No, you owe them that. You owe them that.
You're not loyal, you are loyal, there's a conversation that needs to be had between you and others.
You owe them that at the very least.
Be like, no, like, we on the same page about shit, so like, I'm pretty sure there's been other situations where, like, you was understood, you don't need to really explain, like, the job.
I mean, that's good to say, but a lot
of people move like that too. But I understand your point in saying, like,
that's good to say. That's good to say, but to use your words as far as like you always say, like, I don't like to leave stuff in the air. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. Is leaving things in the air. Let's explain it so nothing's in the air.
So you feel like it's worse to like go back on your word versus like, what do you think is worse to like lie to somebody or play with them?
Lying to them is playing with them.
No, but I'm saying, what's worse?
Lying to them is playing with them.
It's not, bro.
How's it not?
Because you could lie. Because I could tell you I'm doing something and then do something else, or I could just tell.
That's playing.
That's lying to you.
That's playing.
No, that's lying. Playing with you.
Let him explain the difference between the two.
All right. Lying to you is telling you that I'm going to do something and I do something completely different. Playing with you is telling you that it's not what it looks like. It's not what it seems. It's something else versus it being versus it being the opposite. That's playing with somebody.
They sound like the same thing.
Yeah, they sound the same.
Disguising something versus lying about something. That's disguising something is playing with them. Like lying about something.
Disguising is lying.
Bro, but I'm saying in the sense of fucking with somebody. Of course, you can put them both in the same boat, but you can also separate them. I'm separating them. I'm saying
I want to understand.
Playing with somebody. Okay, so playing with a shorty would be like, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. We go together. Whatever we do. Like we, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm vibing. You vibing. We vibing. Like that's what it is. Like, but we not together. That's playing with a shorty, right? Lying to a shorty is saying we together, and then going behind her back and doing all that other shit, like fucking around, moving around, doing your sneaky shit. That's what I'm saying. What's worse? What's the difference between the two?
Playing.
Nah, lying.
Playing.
I think
not lying.
Is worse.
That's
lying.
Lying is
What's faker? Playing with somebody or lying to somebody?
Lying.
I think playing with somebody is faker than lying.
Because playing with them, like, no, because even when playing, like, you or disguising it, like, you're telling her these things, you're still lying if you're playing.
No, but I'm saying playing with somebody, like, knowing what it is and telling them something different is different than, like, telling them what it is and doing something different. Does that make sense to you?
It all sounds like lying to me.
Yeah, to me it all sounds
that makes perfect sense. Pick it up.
It does make sense,
Okay,
but it all sounds like lying to me.
No, it's not. It's two different things that I just said. Pick it up, bro. Because that's what I'm saying. Gang, telling somebody you're going to do something and doing something completely different is different than telling somebody telling somebody it is something that it's not.
But if you tell,
knowing that it's not,
but if you tell someone
it is something that's
but if
playing
you,
with them.
but if you tell
If
someone
I'm
you're
telling
gonna
you
do
I'm gonna
something,
and I end up doing something different based on whatever it is that happened, and I lied to you because I didn't do what I told you originally I was gonna do. It's different than me knowing.
Yeah.
It's premeditating. No, I'm playing with you. Like I know it's not gonna be that.
If you
but
end
I'm just
up
gonna play with you and make it seem like it's that.
Yeah, I
That's
said that.
premeditated versus somebody like, oh, we together, we go together, and then I go do some shit, and I'm like, ah, damn, I know I said that to her, but like, I'm gonna go do.
So the more you explain brings more clarity because at first it seemed like you were saying like I'm a tell you what I want you to feel like it is or what I want you to think it is, but I'm doing this over here. But then just now you said I'm gonna tell you something and then I end up doing something different.
I mean,
so if you just happen to end up doing something different, then no, that's not lying. But if you end up doing something different than what your words are, this person still has every right to feel however they feel about it, though.
I mean, whatever makes sense. Which one do you feel like is worse?
I don't believe in lying, so I won't lie. I don't believe in lying, so I'm not finna lie to you.
I think playing is worse than lying.
Nah.
Because it could be a reason why you do or do not do what you said you was going to do. Like,
I mean, they both wrong.
No, but knowing that you're going to not do the shit is fucked up. Knowing that you're not going to...
Well, that's playing.
That's what I said. Playing is worse than lying. You lying to somebody is
that's
like...
lying.
Yeah, I know I said that, but whatever came up and this came up, this changed, that changed, so it didn't happen. I know that's what I said. I didn't do it. Cool, I lied. Playing with somebody is knowing that that's going to happen. It's like premeditating that whole shit. And knowing damn well, like, yeah, I'm finna go...
Yeah, that's lying. That's lying.
That's playing with somebody.
And that's lying.
You see how he's trying to put both? I'm separating the two. You're trying so hard to put
you
both.
Just said,
but they kind of like
they're separated. Do you understand?
They're separate, but they're the same.
Okay, do you understand the separation, Mike? Why don't you understand the separation?
Because it's just lying. Because it's still lying.
It's playing.
It's still
You're
lying.
playing with somebody's feelings.
You just said I'm gonna tell you this and I'm gonna do this over here. That's lying.
Knowing it versus like it happening. That's the difference.
And that's why I said that brings more clarity. And that's why I said that brings more clarity.
That's what I've been saying,
but then you circle back to what you initially said.
Knowing it versus premeditating it. No, knowing it versus it just happening. That's two different things. Knowing that I'm gonna lie versus I just end up not holding my word.
I agree with
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I agree with
Which
that.
one is worse? Knowing you're gonna lie. Knowing you're gonna play with somebody is worse.
You just said what you said. Knowing you're finna lie, and that's why I said
play with somebody.
And that's why I said lying is worse.
Because you said it was.
It's the same.
Mike only used it because you did though.
It's the same.
I mean, I'm in psychology. I'm just listening as you talk.
It's kind of the same. It's different, but it's the same.
It's the same.
But playing is worse though. Let's be real.
It's for sure different.
The girl likes
premeditating versus actually doing premeditated murder is different than murder, Mike. Is it not? That's what I'm explaining.
Either way, you going to jail for life.
Not really.
I'm saying like
not really.
Of course.
You have attempted murder. And
You know, that's what I'm saying. You don't go. He's gonna fight you. Don't
premeditated
might
murder.
be on attempted murder and murder.
Premeditated murder, you get more time.
Yeah, premeditated, you get more, but you're not gonna get life.
You get more time.
You won't get life for murder.
I feel like playing with somebody is worse because it's premeditated versus lying to them. Does that make sense or no?
No.
Okay, of course it don't make sense.
Yeah.
So which one you be doing?
Hold my word versus me knowing that I'm not gonna hold my word is me knowing that I'm not gonna hold my word.
So is playing premeditated?
Me knowing that I'm not gonna hold my word is worse than me not holding my word. That don't make sense to you?
That's a lie.
Where's the food at?
Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Me knowing that I'm not gonna.
Does that make sense to
I
you?
said yes.
Okay.
Me knowing that I'm not gonna hold my word is a lie.
It's worse than you actually not holding your word though. That don't make sense?
I'm having a hard time following.
That makes sense to you? Thank you. That's all I need.
Can you put it in simpler words for me then? Can you put it in simple? Because I'm not trying to be difficult. I want to understand. Can you put it in simpler words?
If you know you're lying to somebody, if I know I'm lying versus me choosing, versus me saying like, yo, I know I said this, right? But versus us coming to it and be like, oh, after the fact, we're saying like, oh, bro, you did say you was gonna do this, but now it's that. That's different. Because it's like, okay, yeah, I said this, but I'm doing this because of whatever X, Y, Z. After the fact, if before the fact, you know you're gonna lie, you know that it's not what it is what you're saying, nigga, that's worse.
I don't.
Mike, are you serious? It's right there.
Bro. He's being ignorant. Mike is too
It's
smart.
right there,
You're
Mike.
too smart to not
Read it.
You don't even know what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
You're talking about what I'm saying, right?
I said something and you reacted to what I said, so I thought you were reacting to what I said.
I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
I said something and then you reacted to it, so I thought you were reacting to what I said.
No. I thought you were talking about what I was talking about.
Okay. See how when we get clarity, the argument doesn't happen? You see that?
Hey, would y'all ever knowingly fuck with a person your cousin fucked?
You lost your fucking
Your
mind.
cousin?
Like your cousin fucked somebody.
No,
Has
You
that
wouldn't-
happened before? Oh,
no.
It hasn't happened to me, no. But me and my brother switched girlfriends in high school.
I bet you have. That's some Texas down
Yeah, you
south,
like
dirty
doing
down
that
south
weird
shit.
shit.
Dude.
It's not weird,
Not
bro.
Cancer.
I don't look at this shit the way y'all look at it,
you
bro.
are a Libra.
I don't want anybody that someone that I know has touched them.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I'm not trying. I don't want them as. No, I'm not.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a
Now,
fuck.
I'm gonna correct. I agree with you, but I agree with you to the point where like I would dabble, but like as far as like
making you my girl.
yeah. Nah, I probably might fuck around and make you my girl.
Not me.
But like, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take like, nigga, you gonna have to be like, we're gonna have to go together for that shit to like make sense and for it to work out.
I don't look at it.
Like I ain't never really said no to love for real type shit.
I'll say that.
So I ain't never
I'll say that.
Like we vibe and we click, bro. Like I'm like, mind you, nigga, I ain't turning no hoe into no housewife. You know, you niggas ain't doing that. You feel me? But at the same time, bro, like, yeah, if I'm vibing with a shorty, bro, like I'm fucking with you, bro. Like if we vibing, bro, we vibing. I ain't gonna like put too much to like all the shit that like went on before me type shit.
Like it's not like
It's not affecting us, bro, and you treat me well, bro. I'm not tripping on that shit.
look. It ain't like him and yo. It's not like the shorty and your cousin had a real drawn out relationship. They just hooked up one time.
See, it depends though, because what if your cousin, like, what if he popping it like that was his little shit?
They just hooked up. They wasn't.
You cuffing my little shit?
No, they was not like cuffing her like that. They just hooked up.
You finna have kids with my little
No, they met at they met out downtown one night, had a one night stand.
No.
shit? See, nah, I wouldn't cuff a shorty that.
No.
And I knew that with my cousin. Nah, I wouldn't. Not the cousin. Now, I can't say I wouldn't cuff a shorty that wouldn't have a one night stand because I don't know. You can't tell. You know what I mean? You ever seen a cat use the bathroom? Exactly. You don't know what shorties be doing when they you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna give a
But
fuck.
if I knew she cracked my cousin, oh no.
So she cracked your cousin didn't crack her?
Either
What
way,
he just said?
however you want to say. He said
She cracked
didn't
your
crack-
cousin.
She cracked
Your cousin didn't crack her.
cousin didn't crack her. Whoever cracked who, I'm cool.
Why?
I'm cool. There's
Why?
because there's so many women on the planet. Why I gotta go get with why I gotta go get with the one that my cousin done been with already.
Because that's who you fell in love with.
I wouldn't get to that point.
Nigga,
I wouldn't give a fuck. One, because what you do before me don't matter. What you do after me don't matter. And two, like, who am I to deny love? If God is sending you my way and I'm supposed to be happy with you, like, who am I to deny that?
It don't affect what we got going on, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And what we got going is like a good thing. Like, I'm fucking with it. Bro, I'm fucking with it, bro. Like, how often do you find somebody that you like, that you really vibe with type shit? Like, that you could really like not really be on your P's and Q's when you're around them type shit. Like, bro, that's rare.
I hear you.
Bro. Like, that's
I hear
not-
you. I'm
niggas and shorties, not even saying like
I'm too
hey, you gotta be, like, a significant
I'm
other,
too in
like-
my own head. I'm too in my own thoughts about stuff, bro. Nah, I'm cool.
What sign are you?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Scorpio.
okay, so that's what I'm saying. So knowing that about yourself, how appreciative are you of people who like you don't have to be like that around, bro? You get what I'm saying?
Big
That's
appreciative.
what I'm saying. So like those, I seek, I search for that shit. Like that shit to me is like more important than like anything, bro. Because like for the same reason you said, niggas be too in their head, too thinking about. You know what I mean? Outcomes, what you
All right.
like.
So what if you didn't know?
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you even like? Nah, it's like.
What if you didn't know, right? You didn't know she fucked your cousin. She didn't tell you. You met her. You clicked. Now you loving her.
You gotta go.
And then it come out that she fucked your cousin.
Why you didn't tell me?
You gotta go.
Why you didn't tell me? You was keeping something from me this whole time.
Yeah, you gotta go.
The whole time we was building and getting
Sorry,
closer.
my bad.
The whole time we was building and getting closer, you had something that you was keeping from me and not telling me. Why is that?
You said it too. You said keep it from him. So I'm going off what you said. You said keep it from him. She keep it from me. You keep it to yourself. You keep it.
Like now, if it's a situation where like, now if it's a situation where
keep to yourself.
right,
How about that?
if it's a situation where like we've been doing what we've been doing, and now I bring you to the barbecue, I bring you to the bonfire or something, and my cousin is there, and you like, oh, and you see my cousin,
Nah,
and you pull me to the side, like, hey, that's your cousin. Like, hey, I just gotta let you know, like, I used to mess with your cousin. I don't know if I feel like I would walk away. Not saying I'm walking away at the bonfire, but I'm saying like I feel like I would be done dealing with that shorty after that day. But it would depend on like how long we've been rocking, how deep in, am I in love yet? How much feelings do I have?
What would you do at the bonfire? That's what I want to know.
Ooh wee.
What the fuck would you do at the bonfire? You find out your cousin cracked the shorty you bring to the bonfire. What the fuck you gonna do at the bonfire, bro? I know afterwards dead. What you gonna do at the bonfire though?
He gonna play it cool.
You grab this
Yeah, I was about to say.
Shit, nigga lit. Shit,
I think I'm knowing myself. I'm gonna enjoy
You gonna
myself.
keep it player?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it player.
So you ain't gonna say you gonna still like if she like, oh, come give me a kiss.
Good question. Good question. Good question.
She like, oh, come give me a kiss. Your cousin just told you bro, what? 2 months ago. I was doing that.
If my cousin come and tell me,
Yeah.
no, she better tell me. If my cousin has to come and tell me, she's done.
Oh, like even at the bonfire?
At the bonfire,
You gotta go.
Okay, so that's what we talking about.
we get to the
How she
bonfire.
done? Let me see.
And she don't
No,
say.
you already there.
Yeah, we're at the bonfire,
Yeah.
and she don't say.
Your
my
cousin come, he
My
like,
cousin
hey,
come
yo, Mike, let me holler at you.
like, you brought her.
Yeah.
Let me holler at you real
Let me
quick.
holler at you, bro.
Hey, bro, it's da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And she, man, yeah, it's a wrap for her, bro.
But like, walk me through it.
slow target.
And I'm not a drama person. So I'm like, yeah, you gotta go, like all of that. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna play my dominoes. I'm gonna play whatever. I'm gonna play.
So he pull you to the side, he tell you, now you walking back to her.
I'm probably not gonna walk back to her.
You gonna go somewhere else? You left her to go talk to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab me a drink. And I'm gonna go play dominoes. Or I'm gonna go play
I'm
cornhole.
going back there.
Or I'm gonna go
make
play
my
cornhole.
rounds.
So I'm not gonna be awkward, but I'm not gonna be awkward and like purposely keeping my distance. But I'm not gonna walk back to you. Like,
Yeah.
nah. I'm gonna go enjoy myself. But just knowing me and the way I give it up, like the shorty that I'm with, she's gonna notice that
She gonna pick it up.
She gonna notice my energy.
She
So.
gonna pick it. She be like, why this nigga ain't walk back over here? Like, what is he
And
doing?
honestly, the whole time at the bonfire, I'm gonna just keep. No, I'm cool. We good. We good. Because I'm not trying to make a scene.
So you gonna play it? And you gonna play with her?
Yeah, and I'm not trying to cause no drama at the bonfire.
You gonna play with
Please
her?
believe that the ride home. I'm not, and even on the ride home, I'm not gonna blow it up. But like, yeah, my cousin told me da 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 da. Like, why you didn't tell me you used to mess with my cousin?
Yeah.
And if it's like if she didn't know that was my cousin, that's one thing. But if it's like you knew that was my cousin and you just had this in your back pocket and never told me, you're done. What? You used to deal with my cousin and you knew that and started dealing with me and never told me?
You said if she didn't know that was your cousin?
If she didn't know that was my cousin,
good.
then
Period. She done for it. I ain't gonna lie to
I was
you.
about to say she's done, but I'm not really holding nothing against her because she didn't know that was my cousin.
Like, you're not gonna not like her type shit.
I'ma still like her, but just the fact that you dealt with my cousin, I can't deal with you now.
But if she knew it, that's what I'm saying. You would not
But
like
if she knew, I don't like you no more.
Yeah.
I don't like you no more.
Oh no, I'm not. I ain't picking no sides. I
the
ain't.
dirty south.
But I just look at shit different. No, fuck no. I'm not fucking any of my cousins. Hell
Your cousin
no.
might get it out there.
I'm not fucking any of my cousins. Fuck no. I'm not. No, I'm not white. We don't do that shit.
Hey, niggas from the
I'm just saying,
from the South
if Flicks was my cousin,
Hey, niggas
right?
from the South have to
And
really
Paris
say
popped,
that.
and I was, you feel me? I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, no, nigga, what you did before me don't matter. What you do after me don't matter. Only thing that matters to me is what you do when you with me.
You're making cancers look better.
You know how Cali niggas got like the stigma of being like soft? Niggas from the South got the stigma of like fucking their cousin. So you gotta say like, I won't fuck my cousin.
I'm not fucking my cousins.
To differentiate
Any of my cousins is not getting hit.
What am I trying to say?
Differentiate.
Yourself from everybody else now.
None of my cousins is getting hit. If we related, I'm not fucking. We ain't kissing. We ain't touching.
Third cousin?
We related. I can't get
knocked down.
No, we related. I can't. If we got any type of blood relation, I can't rock with you.
This nigga, bro. You believe this nigga?
No.
That's crazy.
They fucking their cousins down there.
Not me. Not I.
You are not a cancer.
Not I. Shit, my birthday July 16th. I'm a Cancer.
Are y'all birthdays like in the same week? The same week?
Not the same week, but I'm a Cancer Gemini cusp. Mine is June 22nd.
What is yours?
July 16th.
Oh, so y'all are two different cancers.
She's a June Cancer. I'm a July Cancer.
He's like out.
I'm a real Cancer.
Yeah, you're like
I'm
a low
great
key.
Cancer.
No, you're like a low key.
He's a nasty Cancer.
You're like,
Why am I nasty?
No, cancers are out of pocket. Period. You're like a low key out of pocket because you're like
I'm not out of pocket.
Yeah, just
No.
July cancers are OD out of pocket. Like y'all out loud out of pocket, bro. Like
we are who we are, and there's no
Yeah, my
reason.
best friend's a Cancer, and she's a July Cancer. She's out of pocket as fuck.
We are who we are.
yeah.
Talking shit about
It's
somebody out loud in front of their fucking
y'all
face
is y'all are
crazy.
right below Leos for top 2 crash out signs.
We are who we are.
It's the July. Wait, did I say it? July? Is Leo's July?
Leo is July.
Yes, it's the July period. If your birthday is in July, you are a fucking crash out. I don't give a fuck what
This is in June.
sign you are. If your birthday is in July, my nigga, you are a crash out. No cap.
We are who we are, but
Leos, Cancers.
I'm not saying no to love. If God said this is the one he's supposed to love, this is what I'm supposed to love. And my cousin ain't gonna trip because my cousin gonna be like, yo,
it's
look.
different if it's a friend or somebody though you didn't know or whatever. That's different. Your blood.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It could be a friend. It could be my brother. It could be my cousin. It don't matter, bro.
You feel like playing with somebody is worse than lying to somebody?
Yeah. Because that's my favorite word. I be like, you playing with me. You playing
Yeah.
on my top. Like, motherfucker don't want to hear your mouth. So what they'll do is they'll feed you false accusations. Like
Like tell you what you want to hear.
yeah, tell you what you want to hear, knowing you really fuck with them, you like them, and then they're like, yeah, okay, you know. Like I catch myself doing that too, and it's wrong. I be playing with people sometime. There be some niggas I just don't like, and they just won't take no for an answer. And it's like, you right.
You see it, Mike. Did I not always say that from the jump?
Talk to me.
They make rules for the niggas that they don't like.
And they
Facts.
break rules for the niggas that they do.
Like,
Oh, that's a fact.
If they like a nigga, bro, they ain't finna make up. Ain't finna be no ifs, ands, and buts. They finna get the job done. If they don't like a nigga, it's gonna be because of
Always.
this, because of
Always
that,
forever.
because of this, because of that, because of this, because of that, and because of this and because of that.
That even that fades away though after once they like
That's the world.
when they like to do and they start breaking the rules for him. But once he start falling short, then they're like, all right,
Yeah, bye.
put my rules back in place. Yeah, I broke the rules, and that's when dudes be like, what you mean? You was just doing this and you was just acting this way and da da da. It's like yeah. That's when I was really liking you. You didn't drop the ball, so now I done put all my rules back up, and you got to break them back down again, my nigga. I've seen women do it, and then like I've said before, I speak to my homegirls, and that's
I don't.
that's what they say. That's why you see pairs nodding their head the whole time. That's what they do. They do is like, yeah, I like you. I'm gonna break my rules. But then
If
you know
I
what?
break my rules for you, I really like you. If I break my rules,
That's
for you.
how
I don't do
it's
that.
supposed to be.
It takes a lot for me to like somebody for real. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever broken y'all rules for a girl?
Niggas don't do that.
So you never have?
Niggas do the opposite.
You never broke your rules for a girl?
Niggas break rules for shorties that don't fuck with. They make rules for the shorties that they fuck with.
So when the last time you made some rules?
Or the shorties that I fuck with.
Yeah.
The last time?
Mhm.
Probably this year. Sometime this year. I make rules for shorties that I fuck with all the time. It's just a matter if they gon' fuck with her or not.
See, I don't think
But if
God.
I don't fuck with you, then like I ain't even trying to press you. I'm gonna let you do whatever the fuck you wanna do.
See, I don't think we really like make rules. I think we already have rules, and we just determine whether or not this should.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we
we
enforce them.
are. Yeah,
If I fuck with you, I'm gonna tell you what I like and what I don't like.
guys, we already have our rules, and if we really like the girl, then we go really enforce those rules.
Yeah.
Girls aren't like that's what I'm saying. They're not like that. Girls have rules, and if they really like a nigga, all that shit go out the window. I really like this nigga, so whatever he say is what it is.
Facts.
If they don't like a nigga, like okay, yeah, but like
But that's a good thing, though, right?
what?
What you just said.
If they break the rules for
Yeah.
no, yeah, I'm just saying for from a nigga perspective, that's how you could tell. Like if a shorty fuck with you, she finna break rules for you type shit. It ain't finna. She finna hit you with the I don't usually do this, or I don't really be on this, or I don't really be, but I'm. You know what I'm saying?
I think-
show you that she fucking with you.
I think that's a good
But
thing
a
that
nigga-
women do.
Hold on, but a nigga is gonna be like, I fuck with you, shorty, and like, you feel me? Because of that, like, I need you to be like, boo. I don't need this. Niggas don't need that because he fuck with you. So he telling you like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga that don't fuck with you is like, do
Do what the fuck you want to do.
whenever you ready to fuck on me, hit me up. Let me know. You know what I mean? I'm like, how you living? Do your thing.
Some
Live.
dudes, but
You know what I mean?
Like some dudes do that and they
Ball out.
fake
Be a
it.
city. Do your thing.
What'd you say?
Some dudes do that and they be faking. I've been catching a
Be
lot
doing
of
what?
cap out here. There's a lot
Guys
of
be
capping.
doing what? Guys be doing what?
Capping. I'll do what you want. As soon as you motherfucking do what you want, I ain't gonna say my business loud. I'll tell you. As soon as you do what you want, then you this.
They gonna get mad with all of that. I'm gonna tell you later. I'll tell you off camera. They gonna want to hear what you're talking
They
about.
can't hear this story.
Well, then stop saying I'm gonna tell you off camera then.
But I'm still gonna tell you off camera. But yeah, You know, I know.
She hiding the life from the
I have
world,
to hide
guys.
this. I can't.
She hiding it from the world.
What I did, you know, but
This is a safe place. This
No,
is a
it's not
safe
safe
space, and we don't judge.
You know what? Before we go,
I don't judge at
I
all.
wanted to talk about this, but we got it.
Who am I
We
judging?
started to talk about it a little bit when you first walked in, but we didn't get into it too much. So before you walked in, I was telling him like, "Yo, Paris coming in." I was like, "Yeah, I seen Paris posting pics on the ground. Paris was looking good." I told her, "Like, oh, Paris, I see you doing your thing."
they was talking shit.
Let me tell the story. Let me tell us what I said. What I said. Okay.
You said that you seen her.
Say verbatim. Say verbatim. Exactly what I said.
You seen her. You said she looked good. When you seen her on the ground, she looked good.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, say exactly what I said. I said I seen Paris on the ground. I said she was looking good, and then you said you was like, "Oh, so what did you say?" So
You sizing her up.
you're sizing her up.
Yeah. You trying to steal my ball?
You're
trying to steal my ball
You're
is
screaming.
crazy.
You're
That's crazy.
screaming too
That
much.
crazy?
Y'all screaming.
You're trying to steal
No,
my
that
ball.
was good.
You trying
You
to
watch
That was
streaming?
smooth. That was
You
smooth,
weren't
gang.
streaming.
They trying to steal my ball.
He trying to steal my ball.
First team
To
on
be saying
defense.
those words, streaming. That's from streaming.
No, no.
Yes, it is from Kai Sen. You didn't say
Kai
No,
said,
but it's very relevant.
It's DDG. DDG started
It's very
it.
relevant. That's probably that's why she want to say her favorite contact. It's probably DDG. So Mike, get back to what Mike was talking about. Mike was sizing her up.
Wow.
He was sizing her up.
So that's what I wanted to say. So I said I seen you on the gram. I was speaking to my friend, looking nice. I was like, Paris.
No, you said that after we called you out. You did not initially say that.
Mike,
Initially, what I said,
Initially, you said
Initially,
I
I
seen
said,
Paris on the
Mike, I have your
ground.
back.
And then what I said, I
She
said,
looked. You
Paris,
said she
and I
looked like
it
she dropped a few pounds.
Okay.
She looked good.
Right.
I'm like, yo,
I
you
dropped a
sizing.
few pounds, Mike.
Is that out of pocket to say?
He said,
Yes.
hold on, wait. I said,
Is that not a compliment?
Hold on, wait.
What did I look like before?
See, now you gotta deal with that. That's the whole other thing. You done dug yourself in that hole.
No,
man.
you
I didn't
said
say it.
that
He
out.
said it. You done fucked yourself up saying that. That's your problem. Mike.
Oh,
I don't know what to tell you. That.
Your camera made me bigger than what it was.
Talk about it. She
Wait,
said
wait.
the angles, nigga.
I've always told you I think you pretty and now I think you look good. Have I not always said that?
Sizing you up.
My wig?
He been sizing you up for years.
But it,
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
it's
All right, don't listen to me, bro. Don't listen
We
to
trying
me.
to ignore. I'm
I'm
trying
tipsy,
to.
bro. I'm tipsy. I'm trying. All right,
Paris don't
bro.
laugh at everything. I'm trying
No,
to.
I'm
ignore-
tipsy. I'm tipsy, bro. I'm
No.
tipsy.
But what I'm saying,
I'm
is,
drunk.
and I
I'm
get,
drunk,
I
bro.
understand how that would.
Just
Dion,
keep it,
DJ,
keep it
get off
G.
your phone,
We
bro.
supposed to be
DJ,
friends.
get off
We
your
are friends.
Get
We are
off your
friends.
phone.
I'm not gonna get mad. You
We
know
are
I
friends.
respect you.
He said exactly what I said.
He said,
I said Paris posted some pics on the
you feel
gram.
me? She
Looked like she dropped a few
pounds, she
pounds.
looked good.
Paris looking good.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
But what was I looking like before?
He was sizing you up. That's what I'm saying.
So why can't it?
See, she know what I'm talking about, bruh. Go ahead.
To answer
Go
your
ahead.
question, why can't- why-
you sizing her up?
To answer your question,
Yeah.
why can't it not be that I thought Paris looked good and now she looks better?
Damn.
That nigga good.
That nigga smooth.
That nigga don't miss.
This nigga class or some shit like
That nigga don't
You
miss.
be teaching this
36,
shit.
man. I'm 36, man.
Man,
That nigga don't miss. That nigga said.
That was off the dribble, nigga. That's
Off the-
like a nigga closing out to you. You just know what to do. Get to the rack. Like, god damn.
Blow
That
eyes.
shit is beautiful.
Pump fake, get
Keep
your
going, though. Go ahead. What you say?
I got a full arsenal.
said-
But why can't that just be? I always thought my friend looked good. Now my friend look better. Why can't it be that?
Because I don't like that.
So don't give you compliments,
No, you can, but that's just.
but
like,
just not to them. No, don't give you compliments to them.
That nigga
Don't
shooting
talk
from
shit.
30.
No,
like
they
Steph
weren't.
Curry.
No, we're only talking about what I
I was trying to
said.
figure out what he meant by
Because my
that.
weight goes
They
up
ne-
and down,
they
so
ne-
I'd be insecure.
Paris,
So
I was trying to
Paris,
figure out what he
Paris,
meant by
Paris,
that.
listen, this was never about your weight. I was
what
just,
was it?
it was just about the fact that I see you don't
Okay,
always
thank
post
you.
on the gram.
I do always.
That nigga shooting from 30.
All
He
I
shot
said
from the
was
logo.
I seen Paris posted some pics. Paris looked good, and I think I check your DM.
Hey, cash,
Whatever you
cash.
put in your story, I might have said like, okay,
No
I see
cap.
you Paris or whatever. I said I
He
said
even sent you a DM. He was really sizing you up, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, my nigga,
No.
cash,
My-
cash.
Paris know me in real
No,
life.
on some friend shit.
Paris know me in real
No,
life.
My nigga,
Again, you
cash.
size your friends up.
The
I
DMs
don't.
say nothing about him sizing me up in my.
Nah, he ain't finna
I
say
got
like
his
I'm
back.
sizing you up, shorty. But like he gonna just
My-
lift you up and down. Type shit.
It's okay to think your friends are pretty.
I agree. I agree.
You
A lot of
lying.
my homeboys look good.
Just
But
like
the
I
only
would
difference
appreciate
is
if you
Mike-
said, like,
Mike
you're
tryna
handsome.
hunch.
Listen,
I would
all
appreciate
my
that as a
friends,
compliment and without
all
thinking
my
that
friends
you
bad as hell.
Right.
No cap.
Y'all immature. That's why I said.
All my friends
How is
bad
this
as
trying
hell.
to? He's not seeing anything.
I can
in
call
my
Paris
DMs
pretty and she
right
can
now.
call me
did it,
handsome
but
without
he-
it being a shot either way.
There's nothing in here that he's trying to get at me.
Who? Who said he
Mike,
was?
or size me up.
Damn.
That you use his exact words, size up.
I can't say that.
And the fact that he told you,
No, but he
size
said
you up.
like how he said it was like, yeah.
He's supporting my pictures. Like
Nah,
all my friends
he
should.
was.
But this is what I'm saying.
All
This is
my
what I'm
friends
saying.
should.
This was crazy though.
Are
A
we not
nigga that
friends?
would size you up would do all those same things though. So
See,
like
this
I'm
is
not
sizing
wrong
me up.
either, right?
This is sizing
Am
me
I
up.
wrong?
That's fair. That's fair.
Look, that's sizing me up.
He liked
That's
it.
a size up.
Thank
That's,
you.
not my, that's not my name. No.
DJ liked it. You liked it.
I
You
don't,
slid
I
her
don't follow her.
DMs?
I don't follow
Niggas
her.
trying to steal my ball.
I don't
What's
follow
up with you niggas,
It
bro?
is-
I follow you on the
it is a
You
size.
trying to steal my ball?
Look,
It
look,
could.
look.
Oh damn! Not the
Don't
whole
say the
deal.
name. Don't say the name.
That's all
Stevie?
niggas looking at, isn't it?
What?
I'll
I'm
believe
gonna
it.
say
I'll
Stevie.
believe it. I'll believe it.
Stevie, bro, get your motherfucking ass out her DMs, you goofy ass nigga, bro.
Let me see,
Stop
let me see,
playing
let
with
me
me.
see.
I can't do this because they're gonna watch.
I don't know who
Let
the
me
fuck
see.
you is,
Stop
nigga,
playing
but
with me.
Let me
stop.
see. Let me see.
You talking about Stevie, right?
Stevie.
Dion.
Steve-
Why
yeah,
are
Stevie,
you saying
listen.
names?
Nice to meet you, Stevie. I'm
You finna
Don.
get Stevie. You finna get Stevie shot at.
Don't say
I'm the Don.
names.
Nice to meet you,
Look,
my
this
boy.
is side. DJ, you're a Cancer. We already know you ain't gonna say names. You better not.
He messy. He just as messy as you. Just on the opposite.
I'm
like,
fucking messy.
yes.
No, I'm a realist.
Y'all cancers.
I'm not
Y'all
messy.
go to y'all like two peas in a pod.
I'm messy
Just on the
because
opposite side type shit.
So for y'all, if y'all you stepping out, you finna whatever you finna do, you put it on, you smelling good, you put it on. If your homegirl tell you like oh you looking handsome tonight, you'll feel like she's shooting at you.
No,
Exactly.
you didn't say that though. That's not what just
I
happened.
expect my homeboys to compliment me just like my homegirls.
You both of y'all play
Like
ball.
saying what?
Both of y'all play ball. You've been down a little bit, but you work out all the time. You work out all the time. If one of your homegirls see you like okay, Dion look like you done put some size on, like you would think she flirting with you.
I would be like, you sizing
She
me
trying
up.
to.
See, I don't look at everything
She
like
trying
that.
to.
I'm gonna ask you, hey, you sizing me up?
You trying to or nah, I'm playing. No. Yes.
I mean, my
I would
beach
think she
pictures
interested.
do look good.
I would think that she's showing me interest. Why the hell would you? Yes, bro. Yes.
But if it's a long-term friend that you,
But I'm used to most of my friends telling me I'm
Nah.
a
up.
long-term friend that you've had for years gives you that type of compliment.
Nah, sometimes a long-term friend.
At this point, Paris and I have known each other for like
sometimes a
almost
long-term
3
friend
years
would think
now.
they got it, and they'll try you. And you gotta let them know, nigga, you a friend. That
you-
happens all the time.
But even if this is the friend that you've been out with, like me and Paris been out together. I've seen dudes come up and get her number. She's seen girls come up and I get their number. Like we that type of friends. Like she know I'm not
What
sizing
happens
her up.
more often?
What happens more often?
Like, do dudes come to you or do girls come to him?
Paris be pulling.
You don't be pulling when you with him?
I do my thing, but you said what happens more?
Yeah,
Paris be pulling.
Period.
I don't believe that, bro.
What?
I'm telling you.
I
what
done
I'm
been out
saying.
with Paris. I ain't see her getting on.
You might be out on the wrong night.
I done been out with her like twice, bro.
And see, that's not enough. That's not
What,
enough.
No
what
emotion.
are you trying?
No motion. I ain't gonna lie
Nigga,
to
you don't have no motion when we're
Crazy.
out. We see what you pull.
You right.
Let's not do that.
Malibu,
No, you
Malibu,
right. You right.
synthetic
Let's not do
blue
that.
tail.
You right.
Let's talk about it.
Trying to talk to every black
You right.
man.
I ain't got no
And-
emotion.
and you no, I don't see you pulling
I-
nothing.
you
But
right.
the girl that's trying to be like us.
You right.
Nah, we're not gonna cap.
I
I've
ain't
been
got
out
no
with both
emotion,
my
bro.
guys, and I done seen both of them get some very pretty
Okay,
women.
but have I got action though?
Hold on. I've got to make.
I have
Hold on.
emotion.
I've seen
Fuck
both
up.
my guys with very, very pretty women in their face. We're not gonna do that.
Okay, but he's
My
doing
niggas do their thing outside. We're not gonna do that.
But he's doing
We're not
me.
gonna
Nah,
do
Paris
that.
got most. Paris,
No,
you got
fuck
most.
that.
Nah,
I
you got
said
most.
that.
I'm gonna give you that.
You
Hey,
said
look,
what
hey, look,
happens.
I'd
seen you.
have rather
I
the parents
seen you
down, y'all.
emotion.
She got 6 niggas trying to get her.
emotion.
He asked. He said
She
what
ran from all 6 of
He
them.
said what happens more. I said Paris be pulling.
And he said I got no
When me and Paris go out together, it be more dudes in her face than girls in my face. That's without a question.
That's a normal. That's
That's
a
without a
that's a
question.
normality.
She be having white boys trying to talk to her, but that shit don't count.
A pull is a pull.
I don't count the white girls.
A pull is a pull.
If I count the white girls, my numbers will double. No
Can I
cap.
tell you that's a compliment to me though? As a
when
black
a
woman,
white boy come up,
white, Arabic, I can pull them all.
Bro, I would. My numbers
I
would
wanna-
double.
Paris,
I
I'm
want
not
a
gonna
Middle
lie. I
Eastern.
feel a way about that. I feel a way about that.
She like Ash trying to
You
catch
put
him
you
up.
put more credence to the others coming at you than the black man coming at you. I feel a way about that, Paris. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, she don't like
Did you see
niggas,
my
I'm not
bro.
gonna hold
She
you.
don't like niggas.
No, I feel a way about
She don't.
Paris. I
It's
feel
cool
a way.
though.
I feel a way.
It be like that though.
So you can't never be the black woman that see a black man with a other and feel a way about
I
it.
don't.
Okay.
I be telling the hoes
Can
leave
I
me
tell you
alone.
why?
Okay.
They come
Black
talk to me.
men
I'm
have
good.
not been so well to me. That's just what it
Well, I'm
comes
sorry to
down
hear that. I'm sorry.
Black
to
man
hear
is
that.
Friend wise,
superior.
yes, they've been great to me. But relationship wise, I'm having troubles. That's just what it is.
That's
why
a
That's
contradiction.
just the generation.
And it sucks. We don't have to be like that with each other. That's
It's
what I
just-
don't understand.
How is it that you could be?
I'd rather be friends with black men.
No. That had nothing to do with what you were saying. I just happened to take a deep side. I'm
No,
sorry.
that's really a deep side. This
sorry.
nigga need to stop drinking.
I was.
I'm just telling him that. Nigga be getting too faded. He gotta take a side to sober up. Like, that shit was for him to sober up.
I'm the most sober in the room. I promise.
was telling that. You gotta stop drinking.
I'm the most sober in the room.
That was him telling himself, nigga,
I promise.
calm down.
I ain't faded yet.
One drink.
You gotta go.
I'm not. I don't feel
We're
nothing.
not going
I don't-
there till
yeah,
you
I'm
get some
chilling.
I can walk
tacos
in
or
the line right
something.
now.
Who?
Bro, it's time to
Relax.
close too. You got time.
You got your best fit on. You
No, I
trying to.
don't.
You really do. I ain't gonna lie, you put that shit on.
Like,
You do look
She got
fine.
some
Your
food.
ass play for
You was
Texas
already late. Should have got
and
some food on the way.
Indianapolis.
I'm just a
I'm just a girl.
See, they be saying that shit, bro. Like,
Bro,
that's what
how
I'm
smooth
saying,
is it
like,
that they can just do that?
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl.
I'm just a man. So what?
nah.
I ain't gonna hold you though. To that point, I do like seeing them reels of the girls where they like out with my man with no cares in the world, and they be like, they man like gotta check the door, gotta make sure this that, and the girl just be like with like music playing in her head like,
I'm just a girl.
I love them videos, bro. That's how I want my girl to be when she with me.
Just a girl.
Like I got this.
oblivious
That's
to
how my
shit.
girls is when they with me.
I'm sorry.
When I have them, I ain't got nothing right now. But when
A
I have
little
them, that's how
bit,
they is when they with
Be
me.
a dumbass.
Not a dumbass.
You want to be oblivious to her surroundings? To be a fucking lick?
She supposed to know that she got me.
You want your girl to be a walking lick? Nigga?
No, but I want my girl.
Is she a walking lick when she with you?
What?
Is she a walking lick when she with you?
I want to answer this question. I want to answer this question.
Walking fast, pace fast, and I'm home, man. And nigga, we walking down the public street. Yes, nigga, lock the fuck in. 24-hour tweak out. Bro, lock the fuck in. Why the fuck?
I want when a girl is out when a girl is out with me, I want for her to fully relax and be like have no cares and be just like,
Damn, I feel like
My man got me.
he got
all
me.
this shit.
I don't want to care about nothing. My back to the door.
I feel
If
like
it's
a
safe
nigga.
in here, because when I'm out with him, I know he has everything taken care of.
That's how I want my
I
shorty to
want
feel.
the girl to feel like that when she's
That's
out.
how I want mine to feel.
Nah.
If she gotta be on her P's and Q's, something ain't right.
If she,
I'm on my
now listen, if she
Something
wa-
ain't
if
right.
she-
I'm
if
a
she-
Cancer.
Something ain't
respectfully,
right.
if she wants to be on that on her own, then that's cool.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
What's
That's
wrong
why.
with preference?
That's why I said that's cool. I want when a girl comes out with me that she
You
feel.
prefer.
Yes,
y'all
I
want
want when a girl
shit,
comes out with me
shit?
that she
No, she ain't
feels
gonna get beat up. She
so
want me.
Compared to a girl that's on her P's and Q's, you want a girl that just be oblivious and be like,
so
he got it, whatever
so
he-
I want you to feel when you're out with me, you're so comfortable and so protected that you have no cares.
That's
you don't-
Cause you know,
Every man
saying
though.
two
I got
things.
everything.
That's what he
I'm not
says
saying it's
when-
every man.
when they're
I'm
with
saying it's
him.
with me.
Being oblivious,
When you with me.
Okay, being oblivious is not always being comfortable. It's just really just being oblivious. You're being unaware of the fuck.
I got it taken care of.
that's why she can be
I don't want my
oblivious.
shorty to be unaware. I want her to be comfortable. I don't want her to be unaware.
I'm gonna see it before she sees it anyway.
I don't want her to be unaware though.
I'm gonna see it. My nigga, when we go to the restaurant,
Like you want the type of
My-
shorty that like if
her
you
back
get
is
into
to
it
the-
with a nigga,
I'm-
she'll
I'm-
fuck around and try to grab you.
no.
Yeah, like she'll fuck around and be like try to like.
That's
get in
not the
between
same.
you.
That's
Like-
not the
like,
same.
oh no,
That's not the same.
Fuck around and grab you.
That's not the same.
For real.
That's not-
I just want my shorty to know that she's taking care of when she with me.
That's it.
She ain't gotta worry about shit.
Bro, that we're talking about being oblivious.
Yes. Yeah.
You want her to be oblivious?
Yes.
I don't want her to be oblivious.
Yeah.
No. I want her to know what the fuck is going on.
Cause I'm not gonna have my shorty in no like places.
One band, one sound, nigga. If I'm on 10, nigga, you on 10. We moving together. Fuck is you
That's
talking
not
about?
always good though.
Like what?
I ain't gonna say no business, but make long story short, y'all know that spot downtown.
What spot? There's a lot of spots.
We're not gonna name them. We're not gonna name them. We're not gonna name them.
Yeah, but anyway, I just know certain people got my back. A certain person, a Mexican girl, she bumped into me, so I boom, I was drunk a little bit, so I pushed her. She tried to, and the person snatched her ass up. Like, yo, you're not finna play with her like this, or I'm gonna let her go. You feel me?
But Paris,
But I
as your friend,
come on, like,
if-
I don't even.
just hear me out. We do
Okay,
this. We do
okay,
this.
okay.
If she didn't bump into you on purpose, you don't need to do all of that.
Nah, yes I do.
No,
yes
you
I do.
don't.
You didn't say excuse me. You didn't say excuse me, you're being rude. And I said excuse me, and then you looking at me, you roll your eyes, and you say get the fuck out of my way afterwards. No.
It sounds like you're speaking to some.
Beat your
It
ass.
sounds like you're speaking to some she didn't intentionally. What I'm saying is, if someone bumps into you or steps on you
That's different.
on accident,
That's different. It says sorry, cool. You bum rush me to a point I'm falling back, and then I push you back, and I say excuse me, and you tell me what you're not gonna do. You're gonna say excuse me. Can you
and this goes to that point when you first came on the podcast. He was like, Mike told me I can't be myself when I'm with him, and that's never what I said.
Man, that's
I said.
uncomfortable. I
said,
have grown.
and we've spoken to your growth, and we all appreciate it.
Except for that night.
But what I'm
When
saying,
the fuck did we speak to her, bro?
Ooh.
the last time she was
When the fuck
on,
that happened?
we all spoke to it.
Ooh.
I was like, I've seen your growth, and it's admirable to see.
No,
We all
what
spoke
you
to
trying
it.
to
We all
say?
No,
spoke.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't remember. You said.
But you remember now after I jogged your
You
memory,
said
right?
it was?
Last time she was on, she spoke to her growth. I was like, your growth is
Oh, yeah, you
it's
did,
really
you did,
it's really
you
dope
did,
to
you
see.
did,
And we
you
always
did.
like, yeah, it is dope.
You did. No,
Yeah.
you did.
I'm grown.
We just needed to jog his memory.
Yeah.
Stall him out. We just need to jog his
Do I
memory.
need to go back to
Because you don't be on here consistent, so like I'd be like, wait, when
Tell
the
her,
fuck did that
tell her,
happen?
tell her. We need her more
Yeah,
consistent.
yeah,
Tell her.
I remember you were on here. You said that. Yeah. I remember because you. I remember. Okay.
I have grown. But what I'm saying is, when people do that purposely, like, that's not okay. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
And I would love
I bet.
anybody to have my back, but for a man that I'm fucking with to just have my back, and I'm aggressive already, you know what I'm saying? I'm calming it down, and I don't have to be in public and do that, and they have my back, and I can just chill back. It is cool.